Hello. I think there's probably some conflicting music going on. One second. Let's go to my face. How's it going, everyone? We got a couple awesome people in chat already. We have Tasty Cookies with the Prime sub, 6 months in a row. Thank you so much, Tasty Cookies. We got Zai hanging out in the chat. Always good to have Zai. And you guys are, at least for now, my guinea pigs. Because we're trying something new to start our stream off today. We are going to try to start learning Japanese. We've had a couple people interested in the idea. So we're going to try and start every stream with like a half an hour of learning Japanese with different silly games mostly. I think this one's actually a phone game, but it works on the computer too. No? What do you mean, no? What are you, knowing? I'm just kind of enjoying the music, actually. Also, I never said welcome to Jabberwock33's stream. I am Jabberwock33, but you can call me Jabber or you can call me Chris, whichever you prefer. We are going to, like I said, start with some Japanese learning, and then we're going to move on to some more Digimon. Like I said, we're going to shoot for about a half an hour of Japanese, and then the rest of the stream will be Digimon. But I'm not sure if I'm going to add a half an hour at the end to make up for the half an hour we use. I don't know. We're playing it by ear. It'll be fun regardless, I hope. Also, quick announcement, we will be streaming tomorrow. We'll be doing probably the same thing as today because Souls is not with us this week. Oh, tomorrow is also movie night. So if you're not part of the Discord, please join the Discord so you can watch Howl's Moving Castle with us. It'll be fun. But for now, let's see how this works. We got our main screen. Ohio! Beginner's Japanese. Look, it's adorable, and there's a ninja. Ninja. You can't see my mouse. I have to click onto it. Oh, God. There you go. Chapter 2, coming soon. I hope that means coming soon, like we have to unlock it, not that this game is incomplete. I guess we're learning. Chapter 1, Introduction. Proceed to introduction. Yes. Yes. Ohayo gozaimasu! Welcome to Beginner's Japanese. My name is Asuka. That should be easy to remember. We love Asuka. Asuka is life from Evangelion. Wonder if that's why they picked it. I'm Kenji. What does Ohayo gozaimasu mean? It means good morning in Japanese. Try it on family and friends sometime. Hey chat, Ohayo gozaimasu. It's afternoon though, so. Here you will learn the alphabet that makes up the Japanese language. We're off to a good start. By the end of the training, you'll be able to read and comprehend all the basic Japanese sounds. Okay. He has a sword. I like this game already. To make you remember each character, you'll be put through grueling training. What he means to say is you'll be given tests that will help you learn each individual character of hiragana. Oh, what is hiragana? We are starting with the super beginner stuff right now. It is the basic alphabet of Japanese, of course. It is the foundation for reading and writing Japanese. Like English, it is used to form words. However, you might find something different from your normal alphabet. Aha! See the Japanese characters below? Aha. It spells O, Ha, Yo to say it to you in English. It took 6 letters, but in Japanese, it took only 4 characters. That is because the Japanese language is syllable based. Yay! This is kind of slow, but you gotta start small. You gotta start at the beginning. But we will go over this more in the Japanese alphabet section when you head over to it. Make sure to check out the introduction there to learn more. Hiragana isn't the only character set of Japanese. Katakana exists too. The same sounds are represented by both character sets. I don't like katakana. Katakana, however, is used to represent foreign words. Your name, for instance, which would be written in katakana instead of hiragana. There we go. While the English alphabet has only 26 characters to learn. Learning the hiragana and katakana together is a total of 92 characters. It's a lot of characters.
Oh.
Kenji, you're going to scare the poor student away. It is recommended that you learn hiragana first before moving to katakana. It is the necessary character set for daily Japanese life. And then, when you are done with that, you can start with Don't even say it! Don't even say kanji. Don't even say it. No need to overload the new student, Kenji. One step at a time. When you're ready, feel free to move over to the Japanese alphabet section to begin learning. The Romaji and sound memory tests can be done to test your knowledge of hiragana and katakana. Phage! Hi. How's it going? We're learning Japanese before we play some Digimon. Wait, Phage, aren't you like in another country or something? Doing something crazy, having fun somewhere? I don't know. But you should do those only after getting a grasp of the sounds of the language itself. Ha 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 ha, she's laughing at me. No, I'm in Cincinnati. Yeah, it's like another country, right? We look forward to making you into a hiragana master. Oh, sad Zai misses her friend. Aww. And katakana ninja. Haha! Achievement unlocked. Oh, you can't really see the achievement, but yeah, we got our first achievement. All right, that was the introduction. Start learning Japanese alphabet. Okay. Guess we're doing another introduction. It is nice to see you. Welcome to the introduction to the Japanese alphabet. Here, we will give you a brief overview of hiragana and katakana. Japanese characters represent sounds. Missy's like, oh, the sad and the love going on in chat. You guys are adorable. These sounds are likely ones you know already. For instance, these, I'm a little ahead of the game here. A, I, U, E, O. Haha. Shut up. This hiragana character is pronounced in the same way as the lowercase a in the English alphabet. Ah. You beat me. There we go. On the right is the Romaji version of the sound, which is a lowercase a. Yay. Clap at me. Romaji is no different from how you already say English letters. Below are the 5 vowels of Japanese. A, I, U, E, and O. These sounds are an important basis of the Japanese language. So, for example, this character is the sound of lowercase k and a put together, as the Romaji shows. Ka! Ki is K and E sounds put together. A lot of consonants have all vowel versions, save for a couple of them. You will see once you begin studying each character. When you go to the hiragana or katakana sections, the learning cards will be organized. Yay! Consonants will be in their own rows, organized by vowel. There's N, but you'll find out about that later. This is all well and good for reading Japanese, but you still need to write as well as read it, I guess. I kind of want to more read it and speak it. Writing will come eventually. You'll not be writing any sentences or vocabulary just yet, but you must know how to write the basic characters. Yes, in Japanese, how you write the character is important. It's like in the English alphabet. When you are studying each character, get out some paper and a pencil. Oh, I have stuff for that. Ugh. I have my Japanese notebook. Am I a nerd? Little bit. Little bit. And a pencil. How about a pen? My pen is shaped like a knight. Alright. Look at Jabber already. I know, I'm a good student. Then proceed to practice writing each character in the stroke order you see 10 times. This will help you remember not only the way to write it, but help you remember the character itself. Study 5 Japanese characters a day, or 10, whatever you are comfortable with. Well, we're going to go for like 15 more minutes. It is suggested you stick to hiragana until you can comfortably read and write it. Then move on to katakana. Katakana has different symbols for writing it, but saying them is exactly the same as in hiragana. So why have it? I don't know. That is why it is preferable to learn hiragana first. Nighty Furian, thank you for the good luck, Nighty. We're learning just a half an hour or so of Japanese to start our stream today, and then we'll move on to our usual Digimon game. But thank you for stopping it. It is recommended you learn an entire consonant group together during the same study session. Lady Jessie, hi! How's it going? We are learning some Japanese for about a half an hour, and then moving on to Digimans. Thank you for stopping in. Oh, we're getting so many cool people today. For instance, learn all the K's. It will assist you in memorizing them. Speaking it is just as important as writing and reading. 2. Try not to say the sound for too long, or else you risk saying something entirely different. I wonder if we could make this go faster. Holy cow. Oh guys, Jabberbot there wants you to join the Discord. Tomorrow night, we're having movie night in the Discord. So if that's something you'd like to see, we're doing Howl's Moving Castle. Feel free to join the Discord. You're all welcome. Saying a sound longer than normal is actually part of Japanese. I feel like she's laughing at me already. But you will not learn about it until you get to vocabulary. We are only focused on teaching you the basics of reading and writing Japanese. You should go to the library to get a book on Japanese and start learning words alongside us. I should. Never stop practicing, even with your video game console off. When you're confident enough, you can go to the test sections. Tests! They will have lessons that each challenge your knowledge of hiragana and katakana. We gotta speed this up here. The lessons are broken up into each consonant group. So you should be fine if you keep to the... Oh, I can just click it. Keep to learning the suggestions. And that's about it. Everything else is up to you now. Oh god. Some sections will have our faces pop up on screen like so. When you see it, click on it. We will give you helpful information. There are little rules that you must know, so keep a lookout for us. Now start learning. We're rooting for you. Yay! Achievement unlocked. Alright, I guess we'll start our hiragana lesson. Click a card to bring up its details. Use mouse wheel or arrow keys to scroll. You can also use home and end to go to top or bottom. What is that? Oh. Alright, so we just have I feel like they say it funny. E. U. E. Oh. I was actually expecting more of like a lesson. What does this button do? Pause. Why is it paused? Return. Oh, that changes the level there. And then some different ones. What is this? To learn about a Japanese sound, click the card. This will bring up a more detailed view of it. Here, you will see the romaji, the Japanese character, and a sound icon you can click. Yeah. Clicking the sound icon will have you hear how to pronounce the spelling of it. If you click the Japanese character itself, the stroke order of writing it comes up. Stroke order only shows up with the basic cards. You can touch it again to return it to the normal view. To close this view, click outside the card at any time. There are 3 pages of hiragana you can move through. Currently, the basic page is highlighted. This contains all the basic sounds of the Japanese language. Click this button to go to the page that contains the next set of sounds with their dakuten? Dakuten. And click this button to go to the page with their Y combinations. That is all you need to know about navigation. If you ever want to exit, touch the P in the lower left corner. Sure. Or press the escape key. Alright, so this is actually less of a game, more of a flashcard thing, which isn't quite what I was going for stream, honestly. I was going for more of a game style kind of a thing. I didn't want to like sit here and write on screen. But I guess that's sort of part of it. I don't know. So we have So I want you guys should try this too, you know. If you have a piece of paper and a pen shaped like a knight. Okay. We have the first stroke, which is like the crossbar. Second stroke, sort of curved down. The third stroke is the loop-de-loop. And there you have My looks terrible. Spoopy Sonnets, thank you for stopping in. Thank you for being here. We're doing a few more minutes of Japanese, and then we are moving to Digimon. I think I need a different game than this, though. I should have studied it before doing the stream, but yeah. Let's see your I gotta. It's kind of. There it is. It's backwards, because the camera's backwards. But it's a little weird looking. I guess I could make a big one. Let's use like more of the page. So we got the cross, the down bar, and that one. So we got it. It's bigger. And we got it. They said to do it 10 times. So you guys too. 10 times. You get the crossbar, the down bar, and the loop-de-loop. There we go. That's 3. I know this is exciting gameplay right here. Whew. I'll have to find another one. I will look for another one. This was sort of a spur of the moment kind of a thing for me. So let us judge you, streamer. All right, we're 4 down. I'm working on it. I'm working on it with the crossbar, the down bar, and the loop-de-loop. I'm not sure these are getting any better. So we're 5 ahs in. Yeah. I made a really tiny one because I like fitting in the lines. So you got the crossbar, the down bar. It's like slightly curved in. And then I feel like my loop-de-loops. Yeah. I feel like my loop-de-loop kind of sucks. It's like a T with a little fish thing on the end. I don't know. I don't know what else to call it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 more. 3 more. You guys can do it too. I hope you guys are doing this too, and I'm not just some idiot sitting here writing hiragana myself. I mean, I guess it's okay if I am. It might be better to do like dedicated Japanese stream days or something. 1 more. I don't know. I thought this would be kind of an interesting way to start a stream. I tend to have people like show up later, so like starting the stream off with something that like maybe not everyone's into. We have 10 ahs. Ah. That's our first one. The next one looks pretty easy.
E.
E. As just 2 strokes. Okay. Yeah, let's work on that one. E. So it's got a hook. Oh, my pen almost died. And a dash. Hook. And dash. Hook. And dash. Hook. Dash. I feel like my dash is too close. Maybe if let's move it over though. Hook. And dash. What's that? 5. It's like a J with another little thing on the side. I think we'll just do the vowels for now. This is kind of a silly stream, isn't it? Hook and dash. And one more. We have hook and dash. Dash thingy. So, moving on. 10 and 10. Let's put like what it is. So this is ah, and this is e. Next is oo. Ooh. It's like a U on its side with a thing over it. The thing is the first part. I would have started with the oo, the U. I don't know. So you start with the thing, and then the sideways U. I think the thing has to be smaller. Thing. Sideways U. Thing. Sideways U. I think I made that U too long. Thing. Sideways U. Thing. Sideways U. And like repeating it and me saying that is hopefully helping you remember too, if you're as into this as I hope you are. I don't even know what I'm getting at now. Thing. Sideways U. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 more. Thing. Sideways U. Thing. Sideways U. Thing. Sideways U. There we go. So we have the ooze, which all are backwards. I might have to set I might have to mess with the camera so it's all forward when we do this. So that's U. Now this one looks kind of annoying. I wish it actually. Okay, so zat, zigzag, zigzag, zig, zigzag, zig. 10 times. All right, so this one has the same little thing over its head, and then it's like a like a Z almost. So a thing, straight, curl. A thing. Straight, curl. The thing has to curve a little bit more, I think. Thing straight, curl. Thing not backwards, C sideways U. Thing's not a backwards C, it's a sideways U. I said it was a sideways U. I guess it is a backwards C, too. I don't know. gotta... Whatever helps you learn it better, I guess. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got the thing. And then the Z shape. We got the thing. And the Z shape. Is that 7? 3 more. The thing. And then the Z shape. And the thing. And the Z shape. And then the thing. And then the curly Z shape. Yeah. Let's go with that. So we got my E's. Again, I gotta mess with this camera. Let's make my camera go the other way real fast. I can do that, right? Transform. Flip vertical. No! That meant flip horizontal. Oh god, I'm upside down. The world is upside down. Flip. Flip horizontal. There we go. That feels wrong, but yeah. But now these should look right. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we just have one more, and then we'll move on to Digimon. Oh. So this one has 3 motions. 3 strokes. So again, we start with the crossbar. And then the down bar has a loop-de-loop right attached to it. And then a thing. Yeah, this one feels like my best one so far. Yeah. The crossbar, loop-de-loop and swirl, thing. Crossbar, loop-de-loop and swirl, thing. Crossbar, loop-de-loop, thing. Crossbar, loop-de-loop, thing. Crossbar, loop-de-loop, thing. Crossbar, loop-de-loop, thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I always end on 7. How do I do that? Crossbar, loop-de-loop, thing. Crossbar, loop-de-loop, thing. Oh, my crossbar's not long enough there. Crossbar, loop-de-loop, thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10! And that's O. So we have our O's. There we go. O's. Oh, there it is. There we go. Beautiful! And that was our first lesson of Japanese. And my camera being backwards. I don't like this. Transform camera, flip horizontal. There we go. Much better. That feels better. Alright. So that was just our first try doing that. We might try to do this again beforehand, but I'm starting to think we might want a better, like just a time for it, you know? Like, maybe we do like a random Thursday stream or something and just, make Thursday learning Japanese or something. I don't know. I'm playing with it. And I want you guys to tell... Oh, God, I lost my pen. It's gone forever. So let me know what you guys think. In the meantime, we're going to go into some Digimans. So get out of that. Boop. We got 2 achievements. Let's pull up Digimon. Get my controller. I know I got to set it up. It's not there yet. One second. Might have to like get 2 separate screens for it too, maybe. That would be kind of neat if I did that. I don't know. Learning as I go. Having fun with it. Figuring it out. Where is Digimon? Let's go to that. Digimans. There we go. Done. So that's back up. Let's edit what we're playing here. Digimon story. Cyber Sleuth. There we go. Update. Easy peasy. Alright. So let's get this underway. What's our team looking like right now? Do we have... Is this our super awesome team? Our mega team? Because we ended last stream, it is, with a big old fight in the tournament. See what we can do. We made it to, I think, the last fight. before we were frustrated into defeat. I just didn't want to do that fight anymore. Where are we supposed to go now, Mireille? I don't know if I've gotten lost. Perhaps you should go back to your real job, Cyber Sleuth. If you get lost again, do come back. Oh, so I guess we're just supposed to do regular missions. The disappointment. It was a disappointing battle. Mainly because we got so close to killing, like, their team and... Holy crap. Wait, that's all done. Be productive. Take on some cases. I haven't seen Pete. He's in, he left Nakano Broadway, but something's been troubling him. Go find him. Pete went somewhere? Alright, we gotta find Pete. You think Pete's upstairs in the cafe? He might be. That's where the old man was. Let's check where Pete is. Let's not do the tournament. Tournament's scary. That's... No, not the lady. I want the cafe. That's not the door. That's the door. Sometimes I'm disappointed with myself. I don't see Pete. Have you seen Pete? No, you haven't seen Pete. Have you seen Pete? No, you haven't seen Pete either. He said he left Nakano Broadway, so he could be anywhere. That is frustrating. I guess we're doing a search. I guess that's why we're detectives. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. So how is everyone this fine day? Are we doing good out there? We've had quite a few people show up already. Quite a few awesome people be here. And I thank you all. Oh, look at Mocha just wants to give people hugs. Alright, Mocha, let's go. Let's find Pete. 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 I did it again? What did I do again? What did I do? Is it something bad? Did I do something bad? Stealth. I'm really curious what I did now. No, the song? The song? Song? What song? Okay, I guess... Alright, so Pete's not here. Oh! The thing I hum? Da 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 da. Hey, okay. No, never mind. Never mind, I got it. I figured it out. I'm a little bit dumb. Just stealth. It'll be faster than this guy talking to me. Hehehe. Yeah, I hardly know I notice I do it. Just follow my shadows. Alright, he's not there. They didn't tell us where to find him, so I'm kind of just looking around, I guess. Is this guy gonna stop me? No. Okay, good. Is this guy gonna stop me? Yeah, they are. Uh-oh, I guess I can't just walk through. Oh, no. Alright, come on. And sneaky, sneaky. I mean, I guess we could go down there, but I don't think he'd be in one of those things, would he? You think he would? I'm not sure. He might. It's like all kinds of soldiers. I guess this is like an invasion. I guess there should be soldiers everywhere. Wow, you got it right. It's spray. The answer is Ueno. Sorry, you're wrong this time. Whatever. Sure. Alright, not here. Wonder if... We're just gonna explore everywhere, apparently. I'm assuming he's not in something. Like, if he's in the, I hate this. Like, in the museum or something, I'm gonna be a bit peeved. Like, I'm not gonna... How did you get over... How are people getting to this job? I don't know. Pete! Pete! I didn't see Pete here either. Alright. I mean, he's probably not in there. I'm assuming he's not in a digital shift. If he's in a digital shift, that's going to be kind of a pain in the ass. Ueno. Can I go there? Okay. We'll check over here. I'm not going to check in the museum, but that'd be kind of annoying if he was in the museum. No. Okay. I hate, like, open-ended missions like this where you just have to look around. Like, just give me at least the zone. There's no way he's here, right? This place is like a wasteland. Kano Underpass. Could he be in Eden? You know, it'd suck if I just looked at my phone to find out, you know. Let's see here. If my phone would cooperate. Why? Because I don't feel like actually searching. I feel like just getting the answer and having fun. There's all kinds of stuff going on my phone. Oh. All kinds of stuff. Alright, need a new page. New page. Come on now. Cyber Sleuth. Where is Pete? Where is Pete? I want to know where Pete is. If you go to the hall past the fantasy mansion on 3rd floor. Wait, he is in Nakano. She said he left Nakano. Ooh, that would be annoying. I would have searched everywhere. I would have gone into each of those dungeons. 3rd floor, I think it said. Oh, he's right here. Well, okay. Now I feel dumb. Oh, it's you, huh? Do you know who I am? Or what I am? Because I don't. I don't feel anything at all. Not a thing. Oh, well, that's because you're a ghost. Jeez. What happened? What? Pete disappeared in front of you? Just come back for now. A new case just came in, and it's cause for concern. It could be related to what you just witnessed. Okay. Freaking Pete. I just went every look. That's why I don't like those missions. I just want to continue the story. Boop. Old Man Mizushima. Oh, he's going to give me a memory up? I've been looking for so long. My Miko, my poor cat. Please find Miko. Okay. Gonna help an old man find his cat. I wonder if it's a little ball cat head. This case comes in from Old Man Mizushima. You might remember him as the one behind those 4 urban legends. You investigate with the occult club members. Yeah. It well and truly is a small world out there, even when it feels bigger than ever in some ways. Anyway, he's tasked us with tracking down his cat. Frankly, during times like this, there's something to be said for down-to-earth gig like this one. Mizushima said he'd be waiting for you at K Cafe, although he didn't actually state when. It wouldn't hurt to go ahead and check things out at the cafe, so go do that. I bet he's going to be there. He's probably just going to be chilling out there. I do remember there's a really good place to do some grind training eventually, and we'll get all of our megas up to like super levels. It'll be great. It'll be glorious. Is there an earthquake? I think we have an earthquake. Feels like it stopped. I wonder if it was an earthquake. Ah, okay. Alright. Welcome. Grab a drink, have a seat, and stay as long as you like. Okay. Do you guys not feel the earthquake? No, I didn't feel a thing. Really? So Old Man Mizushima's not in right now. Alright. Usually met him there early in the morning, right? Might as well come back around the same time and see if he shows up. The next day, early morning. Let's head for K-Caf. Okay. Okay. Alright, this is sort of some pointless running up and down, it feels like. But that's okay, I guess. Hey, the old man's in the cafe all by himself at 2 in the morning. Oh, it's you again. I've been waiting, you know. Been waiting. You stopped by yesterday afternoon but couldn't find me? I was asleep. Must have just had bad timing, kid. I've been waiting here forever for you. What's done is done. Let's just let bygones be bygones and start searching now. We're looking for his cat. My Miko, you see, he's inside this wall here. His cat's in the wall. Oh god, earthquake. Earthquakes only I can feel. Are you at K Cafe? I'm picking up readings of a really strong digital wave vibration on the 4th floor. It's really huge current coursing through there. My money's on that old time capsule being the cause of them. What? An earthquake? No, I can confirm it's definitely not. There's no movement there on the here on the 1st floor. You're just sensing the digital wave. Hey, it's Pete! I don't want to know. It's better not knowing. Things are just fine as they are. It's better if they don't change. Aw. Please stop. Don't wake me up from this. It's Miko. It's his cat. No, I'm Pete. Whatever you are, Miko, just come back to me. Oh, the earthquake stopped. No, I can't. That's too much to ask of me. I'm not. Jeb, please, leave me alone. Let things stay just the way they are. What? I'm sorry, Miko. I'm sorry. Ah, did I finally get through to you again? The vibrations have stopped for now, but the digital waves are still as intense as ever. There's something big brewing in there. As suspected earlier, they're coming from that old vacuum tube computer inside the wall. The digital waves are just gushing out of there from the old internet lines that computer is hooked up to. So much so, in fact, that they're forming a cybernetic ley line, a digital line of sorts. If this thing persists, it's only a matter of time before its effects are felt in the real world. Jabriel, I need you to go inside that vacuum tube computer and do what you can to stop it. I'm counting on you. Gotta go murder a small cat monster. Alright. Alright, into the computer. It's a vacuum tube computer, so, like, does the internet work on this? Please let me be. Don't wake me up from this dream. Wake me up. Wake me up inside. What's going on with Pete? Only one way to find out. Murder. Oop, there's some side passages. And some fighting. Oh, aren't those cats adorable? It would be a shame if something exploded on them. Oops. We only have our megas on the team right now. Whoo! Woo hoo hoo hoo! Ooh, stuff? I like stuff. Damn! What are we damning? Are we just destroying whatever we come into contact with because we are super team alpha right now? To be fair, Zai, your Digimon always destroys whatever she hits. She's very, very strong. Poor Gatomons. Aw. They are your favorite, aren't they? It's only fitting that you were the one to murder them, then. We're not running into anything else now. We must have had a good show of force. I want items, though. So, you know. Wind Guard. Okay. Look at Mocha T-posing for dominance here. Hey, guys. Feel free to join the Discord Jabberbot put below. We're having a movie night tomorrow night. We're watching Howl's Moving Castle. Probably around 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This way. We're not running into anything now. God, this way has so many different paths. And I want all the stuff. Oh, message. Oh, we went the right way? Of all the directions to go, we went the right way. Look at the teddy bears. Ooh, I'm pretty sure these guys are ultimate, so that's kind of neat they survived that. Get him, Mocha. Good job. Yay! Got some levels, just a few. Just a few. Alright, going back. I want items. Sorry. I think there's a path back here we can take, and then there's a path up there we can take. Yeah, I like stuff. I want stuff. What is weird curly area here? Whee! Brave Point B. Okay. That's free experience, basically. It's a little, like a rare candy kind of a thing. Might use that on some lower level guys we have. Shining laser. And yeah, Heaven's Judgment, sure. Got him. Our team's too strong. No such thing as too strong. We're awesome. You guys are all awesome. It's because it's you guys. That's why. Friendship. Actually, that's pretty good. I feel like we always need to train just for friendship, so it'll be good to have some friendship. No. Battle Iron Man. I just got an achievement. Nice. I mean, I'm not really like achievement hunting or anything, but I played this game a couple times, so I didn't think I had any more achievements to get. Mocha Strong! Samurai leveled up. And down we go. We need as many memory ups as we can get too, so we can fit as many people onto our like final boss fight team as possible. Do I know what's going on? Yes, just humming along with it. Let's see. And we're out. Did we find Pete yet? And now we have this place to go. Why? Why do you have to know who I really am? I don't know. No response. Let's find Pete. Which way is Pete? Alright, I guess we'll start with that first teleporty spot. Garurumon. Really? You got a double attack? Against my mega team? Holy light! Easy peasy. Oy, oy. Alright, let's try this first one first. Start in the beginning. Oh, there's boxes here. I want all the boxes. Oh, what's that over there? I mean, that's another box. There's also weird little things. Attack restraint chip. Okay. Do we need to collect those or something? I'm assuming we need to collect these. Bam, 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 bam. Bip, bip, bip. Nakano Broadway Construction, Part 1. Construction plans for Nakano Broadway, hereby abbreviated NB, were announced in 1959, ultimately taking 7 years to complete. The reason for the lengthy duration was due to a major issue that routinely manifested throughout the process. During land leveling, underground water leaked, resulting in an immediate halt to any and all work within the area. A large lake formed, and the site was left alone for a long time. Mysteriously, large fish appeared en masse, attracting fishermen. Records also indicate people bathed there in large numbers, and that a child at one point drowned in the lake. Well, that's sad. Today, something terrible happened. A strange Digimon appeared in the middle of my bed. It was so cold in there. Even when I tried calling out for help, nobody came for me. But these two detectives eventually showed up. Kyoko and Jab. Jab asked me who I was, but I said I didn't know. So Kyoko gave me a name. She decided to call me Pete, because I'm some sort of time capsule? I don't know what that means. Yep, Pete, that's my name. It made me so happy to have one. Names really are special things to have. Got the keyword Pete. Okay. Sure. I'm back! Hello, Nighty Furian. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. We finished our little Japanese lesson. We did all the vowels, and now we're back onto some Digimon kicking some booty. That's about all I got. Hope you're well. Hope you're doing fantastic. Oy. Yay. Healing everywhere. Dick stab. Boop. Our team is just too strong. I gotta do some background training of like everyone else. Dun, 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 dun. That actually wasn't the one I wanted to hit. But oh well. It is what it is. Bunny blades. Ow. We should look at these moves, because that feels weird. That I don't know. Mocha's moves aren't that great. Although she is one-shotting them, so there's that. Oh, man. Nighty Furion. I've been really enjoying my Tau, my Warhammer, my 40k Tau. But for whatever reason, I've been feeling very, very elfy. And I've been looking at my Lumineth Realm Lords a lot more, so I'm thinking I might have to get painting on my Lumineth now. I don't know what it is. I finally have a Tau book, and I'm like, Lumineth, do it! I mean, I only have a few to paint, but so that should be quick. But, I just want more. Nakano Broadway Construction, Part 2. No blueprints exist for NB. I've been sort of out of 40k for a while. That's understandable. I mean, I've mostly just loved my Tau, and I miss them. And I built another 1,000 point list to just paint, so that I can like slowly start painting what I have, because I have so much Tau that's just unpainted. In 1961, saw the Japanese government commence its income doubling plan in order to re-energize the post-war economy. In tandem with unemployment policies, public works projects flooded the country with major construction companies allotted huge budgets. Around 1962, one such project, the main route for the Shuto Expressway, was completed ahead of schedule. It was at that point that attention turned back towards NB. Idle laborers and resources were funneled into the area from central Tokyo, at which point work on the building commenced in earnest. It's likely that there wasn't time to even think of preparing proper blueprints for NB at the stage. Okay. Yoshito really likes this girl named Fuyume Yuki. He always sits me on his lap and tells me all about her. Everything is perfect about her, he says. Her singing, her dancing, her looks, everything. He says she's 1 in a million among idols. I still love my Sorcerer Boys and my Chaos Marines. Maybe when the new book comes out, I'll be more into it again, but I feel like I haven't liked the fluff quality coming out as much recently. I don't know. I guess that's fair. Like, even going through the Tau book, there wasn't a lot of new stuff in the Tau book, like from a fluff perspective. Like, not really. I don't think there was any real new stuff in it, honestly. So that was kind of disappointing. Still happy with the rules, though. The rules for them are great. I can't do any of those things. I can't sing and I can't dance, but what I can do is curl up and fall asleep on Yoshito's lap. I love doing that. This is the cat. I also just love hearing Yoshito talk to me so happily. Okay, fair enough. What was I gonna say? Also, that new Horus Heresy stuff, I'm kind of excited for. Like, new minis are coming out for that too, right? I think there's new minis coming out for it. I don't know. I want to see them. I'm excited. I like 30k stuff quite a bit. It's using the 7th edition rules. I mean, 30k was always using 7th edition rules, I thought. At least I thought it was. I don't know. But yeah, new minis. New minis is the important part. I would love some new Emperor's Children. New edition of the 7th edition rules. Yeah, I don't know why. I thought 30k it was always using those older rules. Like Twin Link was still a reroll. It wasn't an extra shot. All kinds of older rules like that. I mean, it's almost all like Space Marines on Space Marine fighting, so it's not like the rules are super diverse there. Why does this feel like the correct way? I just don't like that it won't work with the main game at all. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I mean, I guess some of the armies would work in it. But, like, I don't know, in 30k you didn't have Tyranids yet. You didn't have Tau, like, at all. Like, Tau didn't even exist yet. But you'd have Eldar, Dark Eldar. Just about everything else, really. You wouldn't have Gene Stealer cults. But it would be cool if they introduced, like, new aliens for it. Or I guess they'd be old aliens. I don't know. Lair models would be kind of cool. Let me look at Mocha's moves here. Nightmare 1. Oh, we got a Holy Light here. Yes, please. Got an X Aura. Yes, please. Kamehamer 2. Got a Mach Rush 2. Let's grab a Mach Rush. Did I say hi, Nighty Furion? Hi, Nighty. Technically, there were Gene Stealers already. Alright, yeah, no, yeah, you're right. There were Gene Stealers, technically. Let's get rid of Burst Flame for Hell Crusher. They just weren't, like, Gene Stealers yet, you know? Samurai. I feel like Samurai's moves are up to date as much as they can be. Cyro. We got an acceleration boost for Cyro. Yes, please. We have a Hydro Water 3. We have an Ice Archery 3. We have a Wind Claw 3. Alright, that feels better. Maybe if we put better moves on people. Nano Machine Break. Sonic Void is the highest that gets there, but we got Wind Claw. Gale Rush 2. Okay. Souls. Oh god, Souls has a lot of stuff. Power Energy, Agility Charge, Holy Light, Saint Knuckle 2. I think that's good. Hi, Zai! And Chibi Rokami. Sonic Void 2. No, we gotta work on Chibi Rokami a little bit there. Alright, that's fine. We're good. We're good! Moving on. I want more boxes. Oh, well. I wanted more boxes, and I got more boxes. How do I get a Digimon? You just ask. Is there a Digimon you'd like? With no blueprints to draw upon, concrete was poured and rebar was erected, tailored to the land around the site. When construction was concluded 4 years later, the final building had 3 underground floors, as well as 10 floors above ground. East Asia's greatest commercial building was therefore constructed on little more than sheer willpower. However, this came at a cost to some aspects of NB's integrity. The escalator, for instance, only connects to the first 3 floors. I don't know any. I feel like, alright, I feel like you'd probably like Alphamon quite a bit, I think. As a mega. However, this came at a cost, yeah, we read that. Most of the underground floors have also gone unused in the ensuing years. Ah, the Warhorn Cruel's here! Hey, Cruel. Such quirks are direct results of the circumstances surrounding the building's inception. Yoshito told me that he and his son have been to a World's Fair once. He said that the line to see the moon rocks was really long, so long that it made him tired. But he said his son still had a good time. Greetings. I want something dorky. Okay, dorky. People also call Yoshito Chief Mizushima. His full name is Yoshito Mizushima. Yoshito is a big, important man in the computer room, so he doesn't get to go out with his son much. He's glad they get to see the World's Fair. Something dorky. What about an Edamon, or a metal Edamon is what it'll be in the end. I wish I could have seen the World's Fair with Yoshito too, but he and I are always together in the computer room. So that's okay. I'm content. Have I introduced you to Cruel Strani's community dork extraordinaire? No, you haven't. Tell me more, Cruel. Gotta run all the way up here. I gotta figure out what an Edamon takes, though. What do you think, Nighty Furion? Were you able to look him up? I can look him up on stream if you want. That thing looks way too cool for me. Edamon and Metal Edamon are too cool for you? Okay. Something dorky. Alright, Zai! Zai is my biggest helper when it comes to figuring out. It has sunglasses. It's too cool. It wears sunglasses. We need something dorky, Zai. Nighty Furion wants to be dorky. Yo, we need a dorky Digimon. My initial was Edamon and Metal Edamon, but apparently he's too cool because he's got sunglasses. Something dorky. I mean, I guess we could go with like a... What was that weird one that looked like a giant goofy Pac-Man? I need something with a belly and cute eyes. Something with a belly and cute eyes. I feel like this part isn't important. It's the memory part that's important. Something with a belly and cute eyes. Shoutmon. He doesn't have a belly and cute eyes. Miko is a girl's name, but Yoshi still gave it to me, so I love it. Shogun Gekumon. How about Shogun Gekomon? Hey, Jabber. Chad! It's Chad Permadeath. How's it going, Chad Permadeath? I hope you're doing fan-freaking-tastic over there. I haven't done any shoutouts yet. That's what we haven't done. We have shoutouts to do. Shout out Chad Permadeath. Blam! And we have shout out Ziana, who is streaming Smite tonight. I'm not sure. Chad, are you streaming later tonight? We have shout out Soulbound. It's underscore Phage, I believe. Is that right? That was wrong. I know Phage is here, but I can't remember how her name is. Wait, it is Soulbound underscore Phage. Did I spell it wrong? Sorry, I'm learning how to. Oh, it's Spellbound, and I put Soulbound. Oh, God. Spellbound underscore Phage. There we go. Jabber! Serious. Hi, how's it going? Serious Putty. Thank you as always, Jabber, making me blush. Aww. Just trying to look out for my friends. I want to stream tonight, but got homework. Aww, homework's the worst. Lady Jessie was here too, but it's alright. It's LDY Jessie 3308. There we go. Did I do that right? I did. There we go. 10 out of 10. That's what I like to hear. Did I win? Wait, what were you winning? Were you winning a shout out? Because you're getting a shout out right now. Cruel Serenity. Honestly, Cruel, I always forget there are X's before and after your name, and it kind of drives me insane. There we go. I think that's everyone that I know who streams in here shouted out. There we go. Thank you for stopping in, everyone. Thank you for being awesome. I think you guys are we got to get a Shogun Gekomon going for Nighty Fury in here. We actually might be able to just straight up summon one, actually. We fought a lot of those. Digi Convert. Where are you? Shelnumamon. Shogun Gekomon. There we go. What about Vademon? Here for you, bud. Thank you. Does Vademon have a belly? I don't know. What do you think, Nighty Furion? He doesn't have cute eyes, but he's got a belly. And big trumpet things going on. If you don't like it, we could switch it. Oh, no. Which one was Vademon? That's the alien-looking guy, right? It was Prince Mamemon. Name it Nighty Furion. You didn't have to use the name generator for that. Alright, as long as you're alright with that one. Yeah, no belly. Alright. Let's go get him. Move from the Digibank. Shogun Gekomon. Into the party. Oh, we can't quite get him into the party. We have to switch somebody out for now. We'll switch Samurai out, I guess. Samurai, go to a farm over here. Alright, Digimon. Yeah, settings. Shogun Gekomon. Shogun Gekomon is now Nighty Furion. Furion? 1R? Yes. You can still kick Zai out? No, I can't. Stay tuned for season DLC for Cruel's debut. For when we get to maybe see Cruel stream some more. I'm curious what Shogun Gekobon could turn into. What would he evolve into? Mighty Furion. Oh, we don't know what he can evolve into. Ooh. Mysteries abound. We'll have to learn. Yeah, thank you everyone for being here. You guys are freaking fantastic. We got another message. Where am I going? Holy crap, there's so many places to go. Do we go this way? If anyone is new here, you're liking Digimon, please consider following. We're at 287 out of our 300 followers that we're looking for to do a karaoke stream on Discord. Cruel has to stop sleeping for 14 hours a day and randomly becoming exhausted first. I believe in you, Cruel. I do. King Edamon? Is King Edamon one of them? Does King Edamon look different than Metal Edamon? I didn't know there was a King Edamon. See, now I have to look that up. Does he have sunglasses though? Because apparently sunglasses are too cool. Vikemon? Okay, I know Vikemon. Be a big Vikingmon. Mighty Furion's already level 11. Or we can just look at Grindosaur. Works for me. Oh, King Edamon? I kinda like. Alright, wait, what else can Shogun... Plesiomon? I think I know what that one looks like, too. And Leviamon. I got it on Grindosaur here. I think we're going for King Edamon, though, for Mighty Furion here. Oh, man. Leviamon. Yep. Zai's the best. Zai, thank you for being my my Pokédex. My Digidex, as you were. That is dorky enough. It is. Acceptable. Which one? The King Edamon? Nakano Broadway. I don't think, like I said, I don't think this part is very important. It's a memory part that is important. It's dark in here. All dark. I can't see a thing. I'm okay being in the dark. I'm not scared of it or anything. But it's never been this dark before. Yoshito's not here. I don't even smell him. I can't go back outside. Yoshito, where are you? Yes, crowd me. King Edamon it is. Yoshito. Yoshito. Please sit me on your lap and pet my head again. Yoshito. Aw. Well, this is starting to be a sad story. Oh, did we get them all? Now you know. Now you know who I really am. I'm... Do I have to fight you now? Oh, now there is an earthquake. So it's begun. Though I have to say, this is a bit more than what I bargained for. If this keeps up, the building's going to collapse for sure. I thought there wasn't an actual earthquake. I thought I was the only one that felt it. John Cena. Who am I? Somebody, anybody tell me. You're John Cena. Please, who am I? You're Pete. Pete? No, that's right. That's not right. Oh, now we fight him. Apparently every time we get it wrong, we have to murder him. 93 from a little guy? What's your health like, little guy? Let's do a big hit. See what happens. Murdering this little dude. 264? Okay. Heaven's judgment. 86. Okay. Fair. Let's give him a nightmare. Yes. Never mind. Oh, let's put Mighty Furion on. We gotta see what Mighty Furion's move is. Switch. Where are you? You're the first one. Alright, guard. We want to see what Mighty Furion's move is. No, we gotta see Mighty Furion's move. He's just so slow right now. Musical Fist. Intelligence penetrating medium neutral attack on all foes. 30% chance of reducing their intelligence by 20%. Okay. Friendship is music. Look at them eyes. He wanted cute eyes, but we just went with the belly instead. Got him. Welcome to the crew, Nighty Furian. Oh god, he's gonna follow me around now. My name is Miko. Yoshito's my friend. Pete is your friend. Yoshito's calling out for me. He's been looking for me this whole time. He found me. Yoshito. Okay. Earthquake. Earthquake stopped? Whew! Looks like the tremors have stopped, just in the nick of time, too. That's my assistant for you. You've done well. Now I don't have to worry about any broken coffee cups. Good. I saved the day. No broken coffee cups. Miko! Miko, it's really you! Yoshito, I'm so sorry. You've been waiting for me for so long. I'm the one who should be apologizing, Miko. I'm the one who left you alone this whole time. I'm sorry, my friend. Not earthquake, just my belly rumbles. Cruel, are you hungry? Go get some food, my guy. No, it's okay, really. You don't have to be sorry. I know you've been waiting for me since the day you had to go. Oh, Miko. Thank you. If it wasn't for you, I'd never live to see Miko with my own eyes again. Because you're an old guy. What are we eating? What are we eating, Cruel? I should probably explain. You see, back when the vacuum tube computer was still around, I lived here in this building, away from my family. No food for the week? Photosynthesis. What? What? Are you green? That computer room was where I used to work. The only family I ever had with me the whole time was Miko here. I talked with Miko about everything there. My memories of my family, Fuyume Yuki, anything to help keep my loneliness at bay in there. I don't agree. I don't agree with photosynthesis either. Food is too good. He would join me in the computer room, and we spent many, many hours together over the years. Eventually, they closed down the room and sealed the whole thing off with a thick wall, like it was never there to begin with. It was around that time that I lost Miko, too. I couldn't find him wherever I looked. I had a bad feeling about where he might have ended up, and came back here who knows how many times to rescue him. I transplanted chlorophyll into my cells. I'm good. I mean, I still think you should eat something there, Cruel. Get some solid food. But in the end, I couldn't do anything for him. I gave up, and over time, nearly forgot about him. Before I knew it, it had been decades since we'd last been together. I can't thank you enough for making this happen. We couldn't have been reunited without you, kid. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now we can go back to living together again. Thank you. I'll never ever forget this day. You're welcome, I guess? Sure. Yay. I see. Nice work. I can only imagine how hard it was, but you really did a good job. It wasn't that hard. So our Pete was actually a cat named Miko, sealed deep inside a wall, along with that old vacuum tube computer from the American occupation days. Somehow, using the building's intranet, or rather the power of its ley line, he merged with the computer and became a Digimon. Is that how that worked? That old cat's had a hell of a life, wouldn't you agree? Well, at least one of them. Get it? Because they have 9 lives. Haha. Can't say for sure what the actual assimilation process entailed, but at this point we know better than to doubt it happened. It's amazing just how much and yet how little the digital and real worlds are siphoned off from one another. Imagine the reason Pete showed up after all these years is because of the digital wave abnormalities we've seen. Holy crap, it keeps talking. Hey, Pops. Hey, Mocha! I hope you're feeling better, Mocha. There's still one thing about the whole story that bugs me a little. You mentioned that towards the end, old man Mizushima said, now we can go back to living together again. Not really. Aw, I'm sorry, Mocha. You want to hear how I got destroyed by a joke by a fellow veteran at work yesterday? Sure, hit me. What do you think he meant by that? I don't know. Mocha! Not only that, but in the case you solved earlier, where he was the one behind the urban legends, how did he keep breaking into the building? Let's assume for the sake of argument that he's... Are we still talking? I'm so tired of... That's just so much talking. Please leave us be. Don't go looking for us. Aw, they died together. I'm so done listening to this. Hey-oh! Hey-oh! Not all... Oh, Nakano Broadway brings many things together. The spirit world, the world of the living, the normal and the surreal, and now the physical and the digital. Truly, nothing is impossible in this crazy hole in the wall we call home. Okay. Not all mysteries can be solved. I don't care. Give me my memory up. I just want my memory up. Yay. Jabber got too much talking from Japanese this morning, and now he's over it. Yep, we did start our day today with some Japanese language learning. Just like a half an hour or so. I'm thinking of maybe starting every stream like that, or maybe having one dedicated stream for Japanese every week. I don't know. Take on some cases. Really? That's all I gotta do? I don't have any good cases. I just have these sort of crappy ones down here. Should I... Let's go see what Mirai... Oh, did I miss it? Yep, we did. Our first lesson was about a half an hour this early this stream. We did the vowels. We did 10 of each. So we did 50 vowels. A, I, U, E, O. See, we did all the writing and stuff. Reboot Ranger, always popping in with some bits. Thank you for the bit there, Reboot Ranger. Thank you for being here, more importantly. And thank you for being awesome, even more importantly than that. There we go. Haha. Hey! Sorry, but I'm in a hurry. I have a message for you. Come to Odaiba. Suedo said that the weakened Examon will be heading back there. It's your chance to defeat Examon. Help Suedo. Listen up, though. Come alone. Don't tell Kyoko or anyone else. Just you. See you later. Reboot! Alright, backstory. He's an army vet who had his legs deleted. He's fine with jokes, I confirmed before telling this. Okay. Main story, I knew he was in the army, and a pregger lady I work with, knees were swollen, and I was trying to help. I asked him, since he was in the army, what he did when his knees hurt. Okay. I gotta come back next time. Oh, wait. What are you coming back for? Wait, do you have to go, Chad? It's okay. Reboot! Thank you for the bet. You're fantastic, Reboot. He told me a good can of WD-40 always helps. Okay. Okay. Hey, wait, is that the joke? Is it because he's got a prosthetic? Wait, what is WD-40? It's spray on oil. Yes. Okay. I'm not sure why, but my initial thought was that he had like a wheelchair or something. I don't know, but no, that makes more sense. That is the joke. Sorry, I'm terrible. I was mortified. I would be too, but it's always cool when they're the ones making the jokes sometimes, you know. That's what you get, Cruel. Reboot. Everyone's just yelling reboot. Reboot. Why is Mystic just keeps missing? What is going on here? Look at them eyes. Oh, them eyes. I was like, wait, no, not what I meant with. Oh, Cruel. Look at Nighty Furion run. He waddles. Go, Nighty Furion, go. Bonk. Ow. Shining laser. Chat. Protects metal from rust and corrosion. It even removes grease, grime, and more from most surfaces. Yeah. I mean, I think he was referring to it as a lubricant for joints, though. I wish I was that athletic in real life. Oh, poor Nighty Furion. Wow. Alright, can Nighty finish this guy off for us? Ow. Nighty's still growing his strength. Get him. He did! I actually didn't think he could. Look at him clap! Aww. I'm gonna try and dance my sadness away. Poor Mocha! Dance, Mocha! Dance your tears away! Good if you have a creaky door. Yeah. Nighty Digimon is scary. Perfect decision on the Digimon. There we go. I'm glad you approve. We'll get you to King Edamon eventually, too. I think that'll work for you. Pajama Sasuke, what are you doing? Here you are. I've been waiting. I'll take care of that big thing first. Be messy if your buds started showing up. Yeah, Suedo told me all about it. You softened up Examon, right? Way to go, Slimer Sleuth. Yeah. Oh, okay. This one? This is the one you're worried about. It's pretty convenient being able to devour anything. Eaters, Digimon, even human beings, really. Are you eating people? I want to eat and eat and eat, and I can't stop. I know that feeling. I can't help it. It's like I'm always starving. The more I eat, the more power I gain. But at the same time, I'm able to feel less and less. Strange thing is, that's not as bad as I might have thought, for whatever that's worth. Weird. Feel better, little one. Here if you need us. We're all here for you, Mocha. Does that repulse you? I suppose it would have to. Evil laughter. Pajama Sasuke, I see it. Right? He even does the I'm going evil thing and have an evil arm and, yep, Pajama Sasuke. What's that? What's the point of getting this powerful? It's not like I want to do something terrible. There was something I'd forgotten to do for so long, and I finally remembered what it was. So I'm going to finish it. And to do that, I need power. More. It's because I remembered. I have nowhere to hide, and all my escape routes are cut off. So I'm moving forward. No matter what happens, I won't try to run or hide. Just eat. But who cares about all of that? You're right. Let's just leave that for now. The real matter at hand is this huge thing. Alright, I'm going to start. Am I fighting Pajama Sasuke or Examon? I don't know. Is Pajama Sasuke on my side? I think Pajama Sasuke is on my side. Breathing is labored. Oh, poor Examon's like just not feeling it. Alright. Zai's just going to take a quarter of his health right off the bat. Oh, with Pajama Sasuke's help. Okay. Pajama Sasuke. I love that name, by the way. I don't know why. 2,049 damage. That was nice. See, Zai's ability is sort of, like, it's never going to kill anything, because it always does a quarter health. But, like, as a starter, it's really good against big guys like this. Bonk. Nighty Furion, unfortunately, I'm going to put you away for right now, because I think you might die. Sorry. Meteor Fall. Bonk. How dare you? Just trying to project you. Just trying to keep you didn't save my life, you ruined my death. That is one of my favorite quotes, honestly. Remember that time Zai did all the work and the Digimon Knights were like, whatever, that took a lot out of us. I do remember that. Okami! Okami, wait, look, have you seen yourself lately? Look how awesome you are. I feel like, I'm not sure if you've seen your mega form yet. You're just so cool. Ambrose of Demise. Oh, he just upped his stats, okay. Oh, cop. Also, thank you for lurking, Okami. Hello, and no, I has not. Alright. This is Solomon attacking, and then it's you attacking next, so we'll get to see your cool form. Zai! I know you're lurking. I just want to show you your cool self real fast. Full Moon Blaster. That's you! Rokami! You actually have one more form after this. I don't know what it looks like, but we'll get there. Ow! Ow! That was... We were strong against that attack, and it still almost did a lot. Zai! Bonk! Oh shit, dog'll look dope. Yeah, he does. Like I said, he's got one more form too, but I don't know what it looks like. So hopefully it's even cooler. Ow. What? Oh, he just switched my team. Okay. That was weird. Wait, but Zai came right back out? This is Zai don't care. What's a quarter of his health look like? I mean, Cyro's been doing really good lately too. 577, that's still a really good amount of damage. Let's do acceleration boost on yourself, Cyro. Double the strength of your next attack. And Holy Light. And that is why you are sick, Mighty Furion. What? Why? Because I didn't save his life, I ruined his death? I love that quote. Pendragon's glory. Ow! That hurts. Howling Crusher. Good hits. Let's go ahead and get Zai back up. Holy shit. The pain! Actually, both Zai and Souls are kind of weak to this guy, so let's change those out here. Mocha is to... yeah, I guess we'll just put these guys back out. Yeah, Solomon. There we go. Put me in, coach! No, you're too low on level. He's just gonna one-shot you. Like, right now. He's actually gonna probably take out Rokami and Solomon right now. Alright, well, I have no choice now. Breathing is labored. First things first, though, we gotta get our team back up because we need to keep everyone alive for experience. Dies. Alright, Nighty Furion, you wanted your chance, your character's in. Your guy is in. He's low level. He's only an ultimate. He's not a mega. But you know what? We'll do it. We'll do it. Ambrose of Demise. He gets his stat boost. Pajama Sasuke's pretending to hurt this dude, I guess. I don't know. Blah! Nice crit. Nice crit. Just hit him with an infinity cannon real fast. Blah! There we go. I mean, Nighty Fury, you were in there. I guess you didn't really get to attack, though. Got a couple levels. Got another memory up, too. We like it. Aw, poor guy. He didn't want to be here. And I was there. This one's really too big for me. I'm never going to be able to eat it all. Weird. Something you want to say? Fight me, Pajama Sasuke. I know what you want to say anyways. I mean, it's been on my mind too. The thought of that Suedo could be using me. I'm sick and tired of thinking about all that. Let the clever ones sort out the hard stuff. After all, I'm still just a kid. I haven't grown or changed a bit since 8 years ago. Still just a boy. So, I should act like one, right? Do what the wise adults tell me, be good. That way I get the power I want. It's simple give and take. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, Pajama Sasuke. I've disappointed you, haven't I? We get along so well up until now. But look, I'm changing. It's a creepy arm, dude. I'm no longer the person I once was. Whee! He can jump. Okay. What about Examon? Examon's just sort of lying there. Did we kill him? I mean, he looks like he's breathing. The edge on him. That's why he's Pajama Sasuke. So much edge. Dun, 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 dun. We're still on chapter 16. Well done. But to think, you managed to take out a rampaging dragon even after it had been weakened. It ended up turning out just as I expected. I'm one smart cookie. Examon's activities may have been halted, but Magnemon and the others are still monitoring it. There should be no cause for concern, but they're still keeping an eye on it, just in case. This completes the bond between you and Digimon. Not only have you successfully courted the Royal Knights to our cause, you've gotten past their misplaced trust and their delusions. Be proud of who you are! Okay. Yes! What is it? You're concerned about Pajama Sasuke. Actually, I suppose, given how you think, you find the prospect exciting. Do I? Do I? His skills don't rival those of the Royal Knights, but he's approaching that level abnormally quickly. But someday, those powers of his might make him... No, he's perhaps already a threat to us. But I shall leave him to you. Perhaps use your usual crouching lunge attack? What? Surely that would be the best strategy to employ. I have a crouching lunge attack? How come I haven't used this before? Hey, what's up? I know where Crusadermon is. Okay. I got help from Kamishiro's engineers and analyze all of Tokyo's digital waves. Traces of the method used to control the digital waves were found in Akihabara. Okay. So please come to Akihabara. Okay, we're going to Akihabara, I guess. We're about to reach the climax of this case. The only remaining Royal Knights who oppose us are Leopardmon and Crusadermon. Okay. Make haste for Akihabara. Okay. Oh, we are on chapter 17. Nice. Recollection. Oh, we have a bunch of messages. I've been ignoring these. I wrote a song. Oh, Trix wrote me a song. It's been embarrassing. Would you listen to it sometime? Sure. Thanks for always being there. Samurai left as a gift. Booba, Digimon folk dancing seems like to be taking... Okay, Booba wants the folk dance. Seems like I could take a break from work in a month or so. Sure, why not, Mom? Yep. Okay. Easy peasy. Alright, let's go. First items. Yes! More memory up. Let's take a look here. I want to see what we need for Chibi Rokami to level up. Chibi Rokami has another form. Just gotta see what it is. Cam is 100%. Attack and speed are 200 and level 60. Which is 52, so he has 8 more levels. Speed and attack are both in the 180s. So, yeah, you have another almighty form. I don't know what... all we got is that silhouette. Cam 100%. Cam's 83%. You just need 200 speed and 200 attack. And you're in the 180s right now. So, some more leveling and you should get... you should get there. Do I have... I have items. Let's see. Cam and ABI, speed. Alright, so I have a speed boost. I have a defense boost, and I have some attack boosts. So we could do some food boosting. Cam and ABI? Oh, okay. HP. Doggo will be even more strong. Yes, he shall. Alright, so let's move. Alright, Chibi over to the farm real fast. Check out the farm. Oh, look at all these items. Thank you. That was farm 3, I believe. Yes, so Chibi Rokami needs attack and speed. I just passed that one. I think... oh, God. I just... Boost Banana. Speed! You're in the 181, I believe? Does he eat with his middle? So that's 191. Let's save the other one, because you still will get points for leveling up. Let's give you a Power Pine, which I think was 186. And that's a plus 20. Okay, so you're already at your strength value now. We still need to get you level 60. So that's good. Who else do we have here? I don't know who else needs stats. Leave. Okay. Move. And we need Chibi to be on the team for Cam. I'm eating with my chest. Okay, then. I mean, you got another mouth there. The top head is a hat. Oh, no. We want Samurai to get leveled up, too. So we do that. We still have 11 points left. Do we have someone worth 11 points? A lower level person. HB. Dino Nuggies is a little too high. No Cap's a little too high. Oh, we can put Trini on. We can put Trini and Jessie on. Okay. There we go. keep our lower level ones catching up here. Can we Digivolve either of them? Jessie, we want to get to Lady Devimon. Just needs level 30. And oh god. Oh, I forgot Solomon can level up too. Needs HP 1500. What's his HP at? 1410. No, level 50. He should actually get there pretty easily. He needs a DNA Digivolve. Trini is going to System on Blanc. There we go. I don't care if I exceeded right now. But in order to go to the next one, oh, we need level 60, HP, SP, and Int. Well, she's level 1, so yeah, she's gonna be kind of weak there. Do we want to lower her one more? Well, let's lower her one more time. Because I feel like we're gonna need a lot of ABI on Trini. Alright. And we're off. Where are we going? I have already forgotten what we're supposed to be doing. We're going somewhere. Akihabara. It's Akihabara. I want to go to Akihabara IRL. That's the place with like all the... I think it's Electricity Town is like a nickname for it. Because it's got all kinds of cool like electronics and video games. But it's also a big anime center. Oh my god. Ah, Nighty Furion. Glorious Nighty Furion. I think we need to do a hide here. But yeah, Chibi, we just need to get you to level 60 and you should be set for a final form. Hi! The time has finally come. I'm hideous and beautiful. I want to avenge my father's death. I want to finish things with Crusadermon. Jab, won't you please help me? Yeah, sure. Fear and despair. Thank you. We're in. Who sent me messages? Matayoshi's working in town all the time now. A bit honest. Is he okay? Sure. Terrifying, yet stunning. That way's blocked. We have our computer here to go to the Digilab if we need to. Are there any items? I like items. Oh, apparently we've been here before. Okay. Okay. Computer blocks. We'll get you to King Edamon. What's your... Alright, actually, what is your max level right now? Max of 40. Okay, that's not hard. We'll probably have to de-digivolve you and re-digivolve you a few times. Gut-wrenching yet easy on the eyes. Gut-wrenching. Zap. Zippy zap. Bonk. Alright, Solomon. Infinity Cannon. Wow! Alright. Helpful. Sure. Musical Fist. Bong. Oh, we've got the int down. Nice. Nice. Look at Nighty Furion pulling his weight already. Beautiful. Bonk. There we go. More experience. Just want to level it up. And it's a lot of weight to pull. Oh no. Okay. Oh. Okay, well that's annoying. Road block me. Fine. Fine. Not very well though. I don't know, he's already starting to do damage. He's doing fine. Holy light. I mean, especially for an ultimate, like, he's not even a mega. It's fantastic. I'm very happy. Oh, is this what I'm looking for? I'm going to assume this is what I'm looking for. 2 Metal Tyrannomon. Heaven's judgment. Heaven judges you. Judges you guilty. You're now sentenced to murder. Good amount of experience. Thank you very much. You guys leveling these megas up. Digging it. Might just have to stay here. Can I force... Whoa. Rosie Posey is now following. Oh, it's Rosie. You might not know me. No, I think I do know you because you have joined the Discord. Thank you for being here, Rosie. Thank you for being awesome, and thank you for the follow. Number 288 on our road to 300. You missed our Japanese lesson today. It was our first one. I got a little game. I don't really like it that much because it's not very good for streaming. So I might have to find another one. But we did, and they're gonna look backwards because it's the camera. But we did our first 10. A, I, U, E, O. Or I guess it's our first 5. We did 10 of each is what I was trying to say. Slowly starting our learning. I missed it. Yeah, I wanted to start the first half hour with it, and I'm thinking about doing that either each stream, or having a dedicated stream for it. Lady Jessie wants a stretch for me. Thank you. Keep me limber. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Lady Jessie. And Rosie Posey wants hydrate. Thank you. Thank you very much. Got an idle bubble. Got some levels. Rosie, if you have a Digimon that you like, and you would like to be named on our team here, please feel free to let me know, and I will be... Okay, guess we're not going that way. I'll be happy to pull one out for you. And Jesse, I'm not sure if you saw, but you have evolved. We still have a long way to go for you, but you are... Ooh, Black Ottermon. You're kind of cute. Kind of adorable. Need a couple more levels for Lady Devimon, though. And then we'll get you to Lilithmon is going to be your final form. But yeah, Rosie, if there's a Digimon that you like, I'd be happy to get one and name it after you. What even is that? Stinky glitch? Actually, same for you, Chad. Do you have a Digimon that you like? Oh, too much power for that. Nah, the whole team is named after someone. Look, have you seen the team? Here, what's that? Our team. We got Nighty Furion. He's brand new to the team. We got Solomon's Isle. Like these, a lot of these people are streamers or other viewers. We got Mocha. You know Mocha. We got Mystic Snow Fox. We got Soulstrom LP. Ziana. Cyromishi. We got Chibi Rokami. And we got Gaming Samurai. We got Trini. Trini's tiny right now. We're working on Trini. And we have Lady Jessie here too. So, and that's not even all of them. We have way more in there. There's a dog one called Sanglopmon. Not sure if he's in the game. Well, let's find out. Let's see. Let's take a look here. I'm going to pull up a window real fast. So, Sanglopmon. Images. Not going to show me. You're not on the team at this exact moment, Tasty Cookies. Sanglopmon, I think, is in this one. I'm seeing pictures of him. Alright, so now the question is, how do we get to Sanglopmon? Whatever you think looks... Oh, wait, did I miss something? Well, thank you. Doing homework and watching. No problem, Lady Jessie. Whatever you think looks like me, I'm down for whatever. If not, I'll let you know. A cool dad. Oh, maybe you should be Edamon. That might be kind of cool. I gotta look some Digimon up now. Alright, so Sanglopon, Cyber Sleuth. Let's figure out what kind of rookie we need. Grindosaur. Who turns into Sanglopemon? Galmon, Dracmon, and Lunamon. I know we've had can get a Galmon very easily. Where's that computer at? It's around here. So it's over here. All right. We have way more mons than we could even use. It's great. I actually love this. All right. So first we need to Digiconvert. We need a Galmon. We can do. Actually, let's get Galgamon and de-Digivolve him to Galmon. There we go. And that'll be for Rosie. And now I'm thinking Edamon for Chad Permadeath. Do we have an Edamon? I don't think we have an Edamon ready, but we might be able to show you what he looks like at least. He's got sunglasses, so he's cool. He's kind of silly though. Apparently I just want an Edamon because I keep talking about him. We can't quite get one, but we should have seen one. Around here somewhere. Oh, the list just keeps going on and on. Come on. Come on. No, Ebemon. That's not what I'm looking for. Edamon. How's that for Chad Permadeath? Saying is the best Digimon ever to me, of course. Well, then we're going to get you that one. What do you think, Chad? Chad Permadeath? An Edamon work alright for you? Monkey! I think he's pretty cool looking, but it's up to you. If there's one you want, I prefer to give you one you want, you know? No results for Edamon. What does that mean, no results for Edamon? I'm down for Edamon? Alright, we gotta figure out how Edamon evolves. Edamon, because we can't get him right off. Edamon and Cyber Sleuth. And Grindosaur. He's an ultimate from Garamon, Sukamon, Numamon, or we can get a Numamon pretty easily. Alright, we'll start with the Numamon then. We might actually have a Numamon ready too. Let's do it. So you're going to look kind of gross to start with, Chad, but you're going to look awesome eventually. Once we find a Numamon. Numamon. Oh, come on. I definitely have a Numamon. Thank you, Jabba. No problem. No problem. It's all part of the game, man. I guess I don't have a Numamon. I think we can go from Otamamon. I think we can go from Otamamon. I didn't want to do that. Otamamon to Numamon, yeah. Now, where is he? There we go. Yep. All right. All right. So first things first. Let's move some of our higher level guys out right now. So Cyro. Go over here. Actually, we might only need to move Cyro. Digilab, we got Otamamon, who is going to be... Oh, we do have to move one more, actually. We'll move Samurai out for now. Poop Slinger! He, like I said, he's kind of gross to start with. And then we have a Galgamon that we will de-Digivolve. De-Digivolve... Nope, not you. De-Digivolve Galgamon to Galmon. And Galmon can then go to Sangomon. There we go. Here, Digimon settings. Oops. Ah! There we go. Alright, we're just going to go Chad. And Rosie. Is it one S or two? It's two I's. There we go. Two E's too, actually. Right? Because it's Rosie Posey. Or is it Rosie E Posey? No, I can always change it. Chad wants a stretch too. Alright, we'll go up. We'll go up for a stretch. Yep. Pull our arms across for a stretch. Yeah, there we go. And the other side. My real name is Ryoto if you want to use that. I will use whatever name you want me to put on there. If you prefer Rosie, I'll use Rosie. If you want Ryoto, I'll use Ryoto. It is your Digimon at this point. Ryoto works? Alright. Ryoto. Oh! Alright, we got... Oh, we might have to... Oh, we're in a dungeon right now. I was gonna say we might have to do some grinding to get some levels up, but we're in a dungeon, so we'll be grinding. But we're gonna try to get. My goal is to get everyone that we've made or given a name to Mega. So I'm planning to get all of you guys to Mega eventually. Oh, look at you, Disaster Blaster. Ow, not cool. Holy light. Mocha's doing a carry right now. Mocha's doing awesome. We love Mocha. Blah. There we go. So we are in kind of a higher level dungeon right now, so we don't want to put our new guys out just yet. Yoto's a pretty name. You told me it was Rosie. Ah. Hee 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 hee. Yoto tells me their real name. Rosie is my English name, kiddo. Destruction. Wow, that was a little overkill, wasn't it? Mach Rush. I'm offended. Poor Moki. Gotta get everyone to Mega. And then when we finally get to the final battle, we can only get 11 people on the team. So we're gonna have to decide. This is where we came from, wasn't it? That's a yes. Oh, there's an item on the ground though. Alright, I'm glad we came back then. Flymon. Sure. Alright, we can definitely get Rosie and Chad to champion at least. Maybe to ultimate. We'll see. That wasn't a lot of experience. Bam, 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 bam. I feel like the fights here are either like really good or really little. Alright, where am I going? I love the way you run, Nighty Fury, and it just makes me so happy. All these ways are blocked. I'm Chris. Me too! It pleases me as well. I'm glad you approve, Nighty Furion. Oh, are Chad and Ryoto max level already? They are, okay. Well, there's a computer right here. I forgot, when you first start them off, they're really easy to get to max. Digivolve Chad to Numemon. Bam. Chad to Edamon requires speed 65, SP 75. Speed is 46, SP is 46. Look at you, Chad, you're beautiful. Don't worry, we'll get you. We'll get you to something much cooler. Shit thrower. Let's go. And Ryoto. Wow, already we got you. Let you see the full Digivolution there. Boom! Stabby doggo! Dog puncher! Dang, my guy looks like how I feel. Oh, poor Chad. But he looks so happy though. So right, you're pretty happy. All right, now to actually figure out where I'm going. There's a path that way. There's a blocked path that way and a blocked path this way. That looks dope as hell. The purple is see-through. God dang it. These are just blocking? Actually, let's Digimon organize. That is a cool doggo. Oh, Ryoto's really cool. Oh, there's a thing. Oh, there's a thing right there. Got him. Alright, now if Mocha and Solomon don't just destroy these guys, we'll see what Ryoto's move is. Never mind. Mocha is too strong. Woo, those levels. Chad and Ryoto went from level 1 to 17 and 15. Holy crap. Love it. No, you're my dad. I thought I was your dad. You have 2 Chris dads? Okay, stuff disappeared. Yeah, I have 2 dads and 2 moms. Fair enough. That's way. Let's go. Feels amazing, man. Alright. Can we get like a little fight? I want to see. I want to put Ryoto at. Alright. So let's organize Solomon with Chad for right now. Let's get a fight. There we go. Yeah, this is a fight we should be able to handle without needing a Mega to do anything. So Mocha Guard. Mocha Guard. Alright, let's see. Sticker Blade. Swing. Ooh. Ooh. That was kind of spicy. I like it. Ow. Not really, but ow. Poop Toss. You got this, Chad. I don't know why your poop is pink, but it is. Alright, we got to see your moves. That was the important part. Now we gotta work on making you guys freaking awesome. Ayo! Oh no. Alright, organize. Zai back. Chibi Rokami should have been on the team the whole time because we need to get his cam up. That's okay. Ayo! I gotta do more grinding behind the scenes if I'm gonna get everyone to Mega. Oh. Because we're on chapter 17 out of 20. You're not running away this time. Run away? Me? Humans suffer from extreme misunderstandings. I rather welcome your arrival because you'll clean up this unsightly trash. What? I'll never forgive you. You killed my father. How long does it take to get to Omega? Depends on how fast I can level you. It shouldn't take super long, but I don't think I'll be able to get you and Rosie to Mega today. Maybe Ultimate, though, depending on how things go. I mean, we still have like an hour left, so you never know. It was never my intention to kill your father. Rather, it was that woman's thoughts. Like a black flame, like a serpent in the grass, Kishibe's ambition, desire, envy. Her passion affected my thoughts as well. We Digimon realized how dangerous humans can be. I experienced this firsthand. Then that means that Miss Rie's urge to kill my father ended up changing you? Harumph! Evil laughter! Still, her emotions aren't that bad after all. The utter rush I get when I trample puny, weak humans like you. The agony of death when your spirit is crushed. All of these things make me mad with glee. It is you humans who have given me these feelings. Who is guilty for this? Am I or you? The spread of Eden Syndrome was your doing? Ugh, you're only half right. My role was simply to control the Eaters. I'm glad it spread, but that wasn't my goal. Still, it's very human of you to want to blame me for the spreading of the mark of sin. Pink robot, kinda cute. Okay. She's also super evil right now, but you know, there's no distinction. Like nothing says you can't be cute and evil. This guy's talking mad shit for being a pink two-piece. Evil can be changed. I don't think this one will be, unfortunately, Rosie, but we could get our own Crusader-mon. Still, we did that one already. It's an act of utter stupidity. And the source of original sin which led the world to destruction was still you humans. What are you talking about? Talking about 8 years ago. Yugo and Yuko Kamishiro, Nokia Shiramine, the Pajama Sasuke, and you. Flirting could work, right? If she wasn't ready to, like, just completely destroy me, yes. You all came to the digital world 8 years ago and brought an unprecedented calamity upon us. This head cold needs to get yeetus deletus. You got a head cold too, Cruel? That's why you need some food. You need some energy. Original sin, calamity? What are you talking about? We came to the digital world? I don't remember that. I have no memory of... Could it be that we were also... Were we robbed of our memories like Yamashina was? And then 8 years ago, my brother came down with Eden syndrome. The Eden-Baden test. There were 5 children who participated. So that means... You finally realized what I was getting at. That said, the past and the truth are meaningless. Your future cannot be changed. Your despair, your fate of destruction cannot be changed. You tread but one path. Sassy pose. I ate some nuggies, but my head just feels funny and upper throat is dry feeling. Just aggravating, to be honest. I mean, that's a head cold for you, Cruel. I'm sorry. I wish I could help. Oh, Chibi Rokami is not very strong here. Might do soup for dinner. Soup is always a good choice. Let's just take a quarter health right off. All right. Boop. 744. Easy peasy. Will-O-Wisp slash. Good hits. And play on my phone and sit in the shower for an hour or two. Are you like me? Like, so when I get sick, right? The best thing I can do is take a shower. I don't know why, but showers they just feel so good when I'm sick. I mean, showers feel awesome all the time. But a hot shower, like, I'll sit in the hot shower for like 40 minutes and just sit there when I'm sick because it just makes me feel so much better. Can't relate? You don't like hot showers? Hot showers when you're sick. Seriously, it just makes me feel so much better. That chick was kind of a pushover. Ooh, look at the XP. I like it. Everybody's leveling up. If I just sit in the shower until the water gets cold, I have instant water heater. It don't get cold. I like hot showers. I just don't like it when I'm sick. Oh, okay. I guess that's all right. I just think they feel so much better when I'm sick. Evil laughter. Wait, didn't we kill you? I wonder what Kyoko's doing right now. Digivice isn't responding. And come to think of it, Yuko's gone. I wonder if she went back ahead of us. That must be it. I like cold showers after the gym. I can't stand cold showers, like, at all. Cold showers, even if it's really hot out, oh man. Cold showers, bleh. That one random Vmon has randomly appeared. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your first time chat there, that random Vmon. Playing some Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Hope you enjoy. If you do enjoy the stream, please consider following. We're going to do a karaoke stream on Discord when we hit 300. It'll be fun. Welcome to the community. The pathway goes on. All we can do... Onward we advance! See? Beware the Jabberwock, my son. We're also naming Digimon after viewers and streamers. So, I'm assuming you'd like a Vmon. I do not remember this part of the game. Do we just keep going forward? Memories. I can grow a Vmon named V-Mon. We can do that. All right. We're going to wait until we get to the Digilab again. And then we have Cruel Serenity redeeming I Can Crow. I'm muting for this. Sorry about that. Anyone new here to the stream, if you're familiar with the movie Hook, that's what this is a reference to. So, in Hook, they say you can fight, you can fly, you can crow, and you go, because I love that movie. I love him explaining the crow thing every time. Well, because you never know. There's new people. I mean, I know we have that one random Vmon in chat, so can't just crow at people. You gotta tell them why we crow. Hey, you okay, Jeb? Memories. Hook with Robin Williams, great movie. That's exactly what it is. One of my childhood favorite movies, so I put it in my channel points, you know? Come on, hurry up. Wait. Kids. Hey, don't just walk off on your own. Listen to me. I'm older than you. I know that. I just love how passionate you are about it. Aw, cruel. Alright then, let's head that way. Eden really is freaking huge. Check out lots of different places. I'm just waiting for like the kids to just start cursing for some reason. I'm not sure why. When we said freaking huge, I was like, yeah, that kid. Kid's like, this is fucking huge. I met everyone during the beta test program. Alright. Guess we're regaining memories. Other items. I want items. I always want items. Are there shiny things? No. No. Anyone new here? I'm sort of a loot goblin sometimes. So, like, I'm always looking for items. I want them all. This place has so many little nooks and crannies that you would think there'd be items in. I want the items. Like, I'm betting there's nothing over here, but I'm gonna check. Actually, I couldn't. Yeah, never mind. Can the metaverse just be this game? I mean, maybe. And like I said, once we get to a Digilab computer, we'll get you a Vmon set up. Anything? Anything? Every little side space is a trap. It's a trap. Can't zoom out. I can zoom in. Oh, just a tiny bit. No items. No items. No items. All right, this place is boring. I want items. Oh, it's Kowloon. It looks just like Kowloon, except nice. We should never ever stop playing here. Absolutely. We'll always be together. Aw. Followage. What does that mean? I don't have a thing for that. What are you trying to know? What do you want to know, Cruel? You want to know how long you've been a follower? I should set that one up. I was testing something. Are you trying to set up things? I mean, you can, I guess, but I'm not sure if you can. Cruel's a mod, so Cruel can play around. I seen a leaderboard. The leaderboard on my in my about section down below. I think that's it's not so much a leaderboard as it is like a latest board. But of course, we'll always be together. Yes. And it's also, I guess, for bits and for stuff like that too. I don't know, I just gotta put it there so people can see themselves. We should never, ever leave here. Don't you think so? We sing that Digirap for karaoke? I mean, if you come to karaoke, you could probably convince me to. I want to stay here forever. I'm not taking any requests now. I don't want to get ahead of anything. But at the karaoke thing, there will probably be a time... Oh, thank you for the follow. There will be a time when I take requests. I'm also going to have other streamers there, too. So other streamers will show up and do some singing, too. So if there's other streamers that you like, they might be there. You never know. It just says, be the first to celebrate your followage. So I was curious if I had to use a command or something. I don't think so. In fact, I kind of forgot I had that leaderboard there. Also, one random Vmon. The karaoke is going to be on Discord, just because technically karaoke is against terms of service for Twitch, blah, blah, blah. I think the Discord link works. Should work. Discord. You're welcome to join. You'll be able to see the karaoke when we finally do that. And we also do movie nights every other Sunday. So tomorrow night, I'm thinking about 8 or 9 Eastern Standard Times. We'll we'll be doing Howl's Moving Castle. So if you like movie nights, that's the place. Lady Jessie, what's the angry face for? What's wrong? What's that? Did I make you upset? Ooh, great movie. Yeah, we're going through the Ghibli movies. We did My Neighbor Totoro and Spirited Away already. Oh shit, tomorrow is movie night. I forgot. It is. I hear something. Something important. What are you doing, Jeb? Gotta get homework done tonight. I have work tomorrow. Aww. No movie night? I mean, no movie night for Jesse, unfortunately. I mean, you could just, like, have us up in the background. Let's go movie night! Chad, are you gonna make it tomorrow night? Gotta join in. Yep, anyone that's in the Discord is welcome to come to movie night, and anyone in the chat is welcome to join the Discord. So, come on in. We have a great community. Honestly, the Discord is way better than I ever thought it was going to be. And I have you guys to thank for that. So, have some fun. Studio Ghibli is just great. It really is. That's kind of why I went with it. Like, you just got to remember the time zone difference. Yep, that is the one downside. I'm not sure. You're on the West Coast, right, Chad? What is the time zone difference? Stand by while I flex my tier 3 sword. That is all. Thank you for your participation. Cruel is not only my mod, but my only tier 3 sub. He wanted the sword. Where did Jab go? It would seem Jab's gone. I died. We died. Game over. Oh, it's okay. It's 112. It's 112 by you. So you're 3 hours behind. Which math-wise means we should be starting at 5 or 6 your time. Can someone ping me in case I forget? We can ping you, Chad. Don't worry. We'll ping you. Dabs disappeared like that before and then came back as if nothing happened. Crew's always flexing. Yeah, I got you. 5 p.m.-ish. Yeah. Oh, I'm thinking... I usually do 9. I'm thinking 8-ish just to start a little bit earlier for people. I should really decide permanently. Thank you. Yay, Chad. Yep. Goodbye. I'm sure it's just a character quirk. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Except this time it's a little different. Is this Jabs? What's going on? What do you think, Kyoko? Yuko? I don't know. By the time I noticed, it had already... Jab was caught up in a cutting trap by Crusadermon, it seems. Oh, I'm angry. I cannot change my display name to Japanese one. Fix. Your display name here? Or in Discord? I don't really know how it works. I'm back, baby! What'd I miss? Welcome back, Souls! We love you, Souls. Pajama Sasuke's been eating people, and we're trapped and possibly dead. Let's give Souls from LP a shout out here. I don't think we ever shouted out Mocha Rosie either. Mocha Rosie, who's been starting to stream more. We could shout out Rosie Posey. There we go. There we go. And then that one random Vmon. It's been like a month. Yeah, it's still people can still follow you. Then when you do stream, we'll already be there. And that one random Vmon, if you stream, let me know and I'll be happy to give you a shout out. We just tried to build the community, help each other out, follow each other, you know. Possibly dead. Sounds about right. Yeah? That's about it. A trap by Crusadermon. Crusadermon used whatever trickery she could to eliminate both you and Jab. Seems Jab took all due precautions. We're lucky we at least found Jab's Digivice. I analyzed pre-existing log data to determine the location at which we lost my assistant. Psst, Souls! Did you find Jab? Where? In a place we know. The last place registered in log is the area that we used to demo the Eden updates. Why do paladins wear chainmail? I heard this one, I love it! It's been cut off since the Eater showed up. Because it's holy! Haha! Slaps the knee. Given how the main areas have taken priority for reconstruction and maintenance, I imagine this area has been rather neglected. The digital wave strength is off the charts in that section. A Royal Knight's hideout. Really cruel. I heard it from Zai first. Why do you never see sick ants? Oh, I don't know this one. But we're here in Akihabara. And then, when we weren't looking for Jab went off alone to another area. I didn't notice. That just shows how clever the trap was. It would probably be a waste to tell you not to worry, but anyway, acting is better than fretting. We're going to get Jab back from the Crusadermon. From whatever. They have little antibodies. Oh. Excellent, Kyoko. That's what we have to do. Let's start with this Digivice. But I'm entrusting this to you, Nokia Shiramine. That's what we have to do. Part 2. Wait, what? Me? Bring the Digimon you met with Jab and have them join the rescue effort. I can't with y'all. We most definitely need their assistance. The Digimon seem to trust you in particular. You should be able to draw out their power. Sure, I'll lend a hand. Cruel, you suck. I forgot Sai told me that. No, make that 2 hands. I don't think Mocha is processing. I'll go with you, Nokia. Mocha doesn't like dad jokes. All credit for Paladin's armor joke goes to Zai. Nope. We'd be pitching it to 2 Squirrel Girls flailing all over together. What? Let's flail on out? What? Not sure why you're flailing about, but please find my assistant. 0 processing. It goes without saying that I'll be your backup. Let's go. Hold on, Jab. We're coming to rescue you. Yeah. 0 process. Whoa, wait. Who am I? I'm Nokia. You can't log into 2 Eden accounts at once after all. I know you're worried that Omnimon can't go along, but the Digimon my assistant raised with plenty of help. There's no need to be concerned. Head to Eden's upgrade preview area. I'm counting on you to find my... So we're Nokia, but we have my Digimon? I can't connect... How do I... Do I have to go get to an actual computer? Oh, no, we just... Okay. Nokia, the common name in Japan. Is that actually a common name in Japan? I have no idea. She can't be hurt, right? Oh, because she's like a Nokia phone. The unbreakable kind. There you go. Is this one of the upgraded sections of Eden? What I mean is, there's nothing here, right? Yep, my 2 nieces are named Nokia. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we have a Nokia, we have a Yuko, we have Arata, Kyoko, we have Mirei. All the data here has been overwritten. This was probably Eden before it launched. This is a reproduction of Kowloon as it was back in the very beginning. I saw it in a reference video. I'm sure of it. Well, what do you know? Huh, I guess that's why this place feels so familiar to me. Like I've got deja vu. There's been a tightening in my chest. It's a really weird feeling. That must mean you... Nah, never mind. I think it's because we've been here before. What do you mean? I didn't believe it before, but now I do. Shaking my head. The answer lies ahead. If we press on, we will surely... Surely what? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Wait, hang on. Yeah, we still have... Alright, there we go. Still have Armons. Can you hear me, Jab? Is gone. So for now, I'll help you. Alright, close your eyes. Oh, it's Mirei. I like Mirei. Oh, she pulled us to the Digilab. Okay. Welcome to the Digilab. Originally this space was for Jab, but destiny has shifted, and I need your help. This stream makes me happy when I'm near you, Pops. Aww! Always trying to make you feel better, Mocha. What do we got? Your destinies reside elsewhere, so functionality is limited. Nevertheless, please use this place effectively. Okay, we need a Vmon for Vmon. Digi-convert. Pretty sure we have a Vmon we can get. We totally have a Vmon we can get, right? Come on. We haven't seen that many Vmons, have we? We haven't. Alright, I think we can go Koromon to Vmon. Koromon? No, Koromon. I swear, protect Mocha. So innocent. Mocha's the baby of the channel. Everyone defends Mocha. Oh no, I'm going down a dad joke rabbit hole. Oh no. Mocha's so pure. You can't stop once you started. I'm pretty sure Koromon can digivolve to Vmon. That's not who I want. Winyamon, Koromon can't digivolve into Vmon. Who digivolves into Vmon? Nope, sure can't. I'll protect with my 39 swords. Holy cow, Rosie! You and I have almost the same amount of swords. I'm not sure how many I have. I think you have me beat, though. What do you call a fish with a bow tie? What do you call a fish with a bow tie? Alright, I just need a Vmon. What? Oh my gosh. Sword buddies? Sword buddies! Sophisticated. Oh no. Alright, so Vmon comes from Tsunomon. We have a Tsunomon. Right there. Tsunomon goes to Vmon, yeah. Not the Jad jokes, please. I hate you. Yeah, alright, so just because we have sword buddies, I'm gonna redeem my own. Can I just actually redeem it like this? We could do. I can inspect this. There we go. Bam. Must provide a mess. Sword. There. Jabber is redeeming inspect a sword. Ha 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 ha. Because I want to. My face. I hate how it's making me laugh, IRL. Aw. To show off for Rosie, who has 39 swords. We'll do 2 for now. Because I can. Ugh. 1 second. I'm coming. Right there. Sword or swords? Swords. Sword time? Yay! You must embrace the dad joke. It's the only way to render them ineffective. Oh, God. Dry throat. Sorry. Alright. So Rosie's new here. And some of you may not know this, but I did HEMA fencing, which is historic European martial arts fencing. You hold no power here. I mostly have Japanese and Korean modeled swords, but I do have one from the US. Ooh. So my most of my training, because I did a little bit of fencing, was medieval German style. But this is one of my favorite swords. So we have a one-handed Crusader style sword, nice and wide, and I like it because of our pommel. We have the oh god, what is the Rose of he was the Prince of, why can't I remember? Tancred, Prince of Galilee. Rose of Galilee, because he was a Crusader, and a Crusader cross as well. My master's degree is in the Crusades, basically. So this sword has a nice special place in my heart. Medieval German, jealous? It was a lot of fun when I was doing that. My group kind of fell apart. And because I kind of assumed, I did make an assumption, Rosie, that your swords were more Japanese in style here. I don't have a lot of any Asian swords. I want to get more. I want to get a Korean sword next. I want to get the Chinese hook swords eventually. Most of my swords are European style, but we have a katana, but it's it's one without the tsuba, the crossguard. I forget. It has a specific name, but I can't remember. You have the same sword? I love this sword. It's one of my favorite ones. This one does have an edge. That last one didn't have an edge at all. Swing, swing, swing. I don't have any sort of Japanese style training, so I don't know how to cut with this one at all, or any of the technique, but I do know the European techniques. I like swords, so I like to show them off. So that's 2 of them. I have a lot more, but they're mostly European style. Crusades, you say? We should discuss the Knights Templar at a future time. Happy to. I love them. It's so good. Japanese training isn't that hard, I would say. It's pretty easy. I'm sure it's similar to my HEMA training. There's only so many ways you can swing a sword, right? It's definitely different, but it'll be similar. Nerds, yes. I found a sword buddy I needed to show off. I'm sorry. Go back to our main screen. I like it. Mocha's bullying? For shame. Swords are the best thing ever. They are actually, and can you see? Oh god, my face. And if you see back here, move the puppy. We have this. It extends all the way over there. It's my halberd. I taught German halberd. Long axe? That's another word for it. Yeah. Long axe, pole axe, and halberd are the main names for it. And that was I was the teacher for that in my class. That is my go-to weapon right there. Jealous. I've been hunting for that one. It's a fun. First off, it's just fun to learn, and it's fun to have. Oop, gotta click actually back on the screen there. There we go. So we got Tsunomon. Can go to Vmon. Good. We're going to move Tsunomon. Where's my mic? There we go. Haha. Move our Tsunomon to our party, except we don't have any space right this second. We'll move Solomon for right now. Put Solomon. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you are. Into an island. That's sick. Yeah, isn't it? I have something similar to it, but it's not the exact same model. You have a halberd type thing too? They're just a fun weapon. I like pole arms a lot. I love swords a lot, but pole arms are great. Now we go to Tsunomon. Nope. Settings. We'll go up. And we wanted V-Mon. There we go. Alright. He will become a Vmon eventually. Oh, it's always fun finding someone that appreciates swords and blades and stuff as much as you do, you know? But Rosie, if you're in my Discord, you should definitely share pictures of your swords if you don't mind. There's boxes here now. Oh hi. And we can fight these guys. Okay. Oh yeah, totally will. Yes. Do I have a page just for swords? I might have to make a page just for swords. What do you call a factory that makes okay products? A satisfactory. Oh god. Best meat. I might have to make a Discord page just for swords. Oof, that dad level 1 was over 9,000. Bruh. Full Moon Blaster. Mocha is dying. We're losing Mocha. Swords, you say? It's Chibi! How's it going, Chibi Rokami? Do you have any swords? I saw that lover of swords. Did you see the 2 I just showed off? Did you? We were just talking to Rosie here. Rosie has 39 swords, which I think beats me, which I have not met a person that has more swords than me before. I think I have about 24 swords, maybe? I also has blades? Oh, okay, I'm definitely making a Discord channel just for swords then. Or Discord, you know what? Screw it, we'll do it right now. I don't care, we'll do it right now. Let me do this. Before I forget. I don't want to forget, we love swords. Swords is the best. Someone's already talking in movie night chat. Oh, hey. That's hilarious. Text channels, sword display case is what we'll call it. Create the channel. Alright, there's a brand new channel in the Borogoves just for swords. So, yeah, beautiful. That makes me happy. So if anyone does want to share sword pictures, that's the place to do it. And any other sort of blades, knives, halberds, any of that stuff, really. Mocha's crying. Oh, no. Look at that. We just added a channel live. Woo. By the way, I'm always happy to add stuff to the Discord. If there's a channel or something you'd want to see that isn't there, just let me know. I'm always happy to add stuff. Look at that, Yuko. Itchy nose. Oh, God, we shrank. Jab? Oh, we're short. I don't know why, but we gotta get out of here. New channel, Pog. Let's follow. I remember now. Way back then. Yugo and Pajama Sasuke were saying that they had found something interesting. Oh crap, what are you doing, Yuko? Our prey is getting away! So she's in a hurry. She really wants to help us, apparently. Oh, look at the tiny shiny thing! Cruel, I love that you like the sword so much. Knock it off, it might be dangerous. Don't touch the shiny thing. You're such a scaredy cat, Yuko. Am not. But if it's dangerous, why don't you stop too, Nokia? Nah, it's okay. Oh, we broke it. Look at this. Yugo, we can go inside here. You're right. Pajama Sasuke. He was always Pajama Sasuke. He was never not Pajama Sasuke. You want to check it out? You go too, right, Jeb? Oh, Cruel has the head pats. Jump it in. Do we jump in now? I'm suffering. No, he said he's done. He said he's done with the dad jokes. You'll be fine, Mocha. Just breathe. You'll recover. What was that just now? Jeb and Pajama Sasuke and me and you and... Hi, suffering. I'm dad. Oh, no. And then Mocha died. Flips him. Fuck. Oh, Cruel was waiting for that one. Oh, the timing on that was beautiful. And my brother. That light. It can't be. Touch it. Are you sure about this? Oh, it's the ghost of the white boy. I love that. I'm leaving. Bye, Dad. Have a good stream. Thank you, Mocha. We love you. The past sleeps beyond that light. The lost and forgotten past. My brother stepped into my trap card. You scared her off. It was a good one, though. Yugo. Yuko, at long last, we meet again. Yugo, it's really you. Even I'm not sure if I'm really me. It seems to be more of a phantom these days. Giving rise to eaters. Huh? What? When I joined the Eden beta test 8 years ago, I encountered an eater and was attacked. My mental data was absorbed and I couldn't return to my body. But my mental data was not destroyed. It remained, captured by the eater in some place. I don't know. If we go there, can we help you? I won't say where. I want you to stay away from there. I'll just say it's a place in the digital world. The digital world? It wouldn't be a dad joke. I wouldn't be a dad joke connoisseur if I let that one slip. I know, that one was too juicy to resist. And while I've been there, I've been watching over all of you. There were times when I believe I revealed myself. I appeared as a phantom. Mocha is officially gone. We lost Mocha! We love you, Mocha. It's okay. So you're the ghost of the pale boy everyone's been going on about? Yeah, you say pale boy now, but it's been white boy a lot. And I love that. It cracks me up. The ghost of the white boy. That was a fragment of my memory that the eater had digitized. Have I convinced you I'm not really a ghost? I guess. But ghosts aren't scary anyways. So then the reports of a boy in white being spotted whenever eaters appear. In the arms of an angel. And that's a tiny taste of the karaoke stream that will go on Discord when we hit 300 followers. If you're new here and want to see something goofy like that, please consider hitting the follow button and joining the Discord. If I didn't scare you away. We read that one. You could say that the eaters and I are the same. I'm messing with stream stuff, so sorry if I be silent. No worries, Chibi. I mean, everyone's doing their own thing, you know? If you guys are here chatting, you're just as important to people there lurking, you know? It's fantastic having all of you. All eaters share all memories and all information in all instances. I am but one part of that network. So whenever an eater is, so too am I. Conversely, I cannot exist without an eater. My headset's dying. Yuko. Yuko. Will you really go? Eh. There we go. The digital world lies beyond this light. A lost past awaits you there. It takes a lot of bravery to learn the truth. Memories! I've learned how to be brave from Dad and from you. Rip Mocha. Aww. And from my friends. Fly high. That's why I'm going. That's something unreal. Can I hug you and squeeze you? What's that all of a sudden? Okay, wait. Hang on. Alright. If you're mentally prepared, move into the light. Be careful. Like I said, wherever I am, so too are the eaters. Wait for me, brother. I'll be the one coming to see you next. And I'll be with her. And Jab, too. And I'm sure that dork Pajama Sasuke will be there, too. Tasty's fallen asleep. Doesn't like all the talking. Of course, because you're all my friends. Aw, friendship. Touch it. We touched it. Let's go. Mm-hmm. I've lost their signal as well. Clickety-clack. This marks the end of a long blank. Blank? I don't know what that means. Look, it's the memories again. Yay. So this is the digital world. It's a very beautiful place. I don't know why I said that like a question. Nokia, that's... Hey, it's Agumon and Gabumon. Oh, that's where she met them. Who are you? I'm Nokia. And who are you? Agumon. Gabumon. Weird names. You're not weird. You're the one with a weird name. Apparently Nokia has the same name as a lot of people in Japan. So, like... Chad continues to suffer in y'all's place. What are those things? They're adorable. There's a lot of weird things here. They're not weird. They're cute. Exactly. You think so? If you look closely, I guess they're cute. Super cute. Hey, Agumon, Gabumon, come and play with us. I'm taking one for the team. We're on a big adventure. You could join us on our big adventure. Yeah, sure. Why not? We just met, but yeah, why not? So we did meet before, after all. Are we really going home already? If we don't go soon, the adults will get worried. That was fun. We got to make new friends. We definitely got to come back here, all of us. Can I murder something now? I want to fight stuff. When you killed her in your stream. Chad was streaming yesterday. I feel like, Chad, you were streaming last night too, like super late last night. I feel like I woke up and had the alert for it, but like, I was already asleep. Oh no! An eater. Oh, and I missed Mocha's stream last night. I didn't get the alert for it at all, and then Zai was like, I'm in Mocha's stream. And I was like, Mocha's streaming! And I was late. I'm sad. Eek! Let's get out of here. But where can we run to? We can only go back the way we came. But, it's okay, Yuko. I'll draw that thing away so you can escape. Run! It's too dangerous. Pajama Sasuke, look after the others, okay? Alright, leave it to me. You go do your thing. That's right. Back then, we? Yugo, stop! No! Ah! Just eat it first. I have soy sauce. Soy sauce. Run! It's I'm okay. I got this. I got this. Get out of here. And then buried me. And then he died. Eaten by a tentacle monster. Yugo! We gotta help him. Help him. Mocha lives. Nothing we could do. There's no time. We have to give up. There's no way. Otherwise, we'll be next. Shut up. We need to go. We need to get out of here. Running's all we can do. He killed you, then buried you. Got it. Oh, he moved. He's not dead yet. Resist squid joke. I had to put her down. She spent my money on Robux. No, I'm leaving if it's another jet. Robux. So then, this is our forgotten past. I don't even play Roblox. This all really happened? And if he's remembering this too... Pajama Sasuke! What do you play that has transactions? V-Bucks. This is cyberspace? It's not reality, which means that Yugo, the real Yugo, must be safe. I watched out for all of you. It was all I could do. All I could do. Red Dead. Thinking about starting a Red Dead game on stream too. Gotta get through Digimon first. My brother was protecting us, and to think I had forgotten everything. Did you guys save me yet? Why am I still... The Eater actually have come for our world then? We need to play Red Dead Redemption 2 someday with online. We could be a large gang. A whole big gang of horse-riding murderers? That's right, I've seen your clips, Mocha. Is it our fault that the Eaters came to the digital world? Indeed. Didn't I kill you? Have you recalled the heinous crime you committed? Yeah, and I'm good at it. Mocha's good at murder. The seal on your memory has at last been broken. If you don't remember, this all means nothing. Can I fight you now? Like for real? You stumbled heedlessly into the digital world and foolishly called the Eaters with you. The door closed with the trash left behind. Then the world's order began to unravel. Thus begins the world's end. Mocha, murderess, queen of all. Gasp! Eek! That's right. Tremble in despair. Pay for your crime. Be gone from existence. This feeling, girl, it gives me the shivers of joy. Evil laugh. More evil laugh. Oh no, I've watched enough anime to know where this is going. Into the cool car. Into the cool cutscene. She kind of scares you. Crusadermon does. Oh, she's a transformer! Yeah, her. Into the boob shot. Yeah, but she's Alphamon. Oh, look, it's me. I'm not dead. I thought I was dead. Autobots roll out. Was that an Eater? But what is this? Where are we? Jab! Oh, hey guys, there's the Discord link. If you want to join the Discord, that's where we'll be having the karaoke stream in 11 more followers, and also where movie night is tomorrow night. Hi! Another incredible Digimon has appeared. I can't believe it. What's going on? You will protect us? You dare interfere with me? I don't know what you are, but get out of my way. Crush them. Delete them immediately. Time to sleep forever. Aww. Those humans have destroyed our digital world. They are criminals who must never be forgiven. I am like you, a Digimon who took a human form, a human host, and who acted as one of them. Nani? And therefore, this I now ask you, do these people deserve to be purged from existence? Jabber, Chad wants to kill his own daughter. Whoa, 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 Mocha is my daughter too. You can only kill half of her. The other half is mine. Impossible, see the invisible. Row, row, fight the power. Love the song. Unbreakable. Row, row, fight the power. Row, row, fight the power. Hello. Hey, Gaming Samurai. Welcome. No lies. Truth. Only half. No truth. I don't think I can live with Alf. Oh, half? Really? And your conclusion is that you'll stand alongside the humans? That is an unfathomable error. Your logic is utter nonsense. Stop spreading this misinformation. Humans, they're filth, polluting the world of the Digimon as they scatter foul data about them. Appropriate representation of... appropriate representation of facts? The woman who became my flesh, and the throngs of people she manipulated. I would have been earlier, but I was in another stream. No worries, Gaming Samurai. We all got stuff to do, places to be. Happy that you made it at all. It's great. Depends on how the half is collected. What misinformation? There's so much stuff going on. It was all offensive, foul, utter foolishness. Humans exist only to be purged. The universe demands their extinction. There is indeed times when humans commit errors, make the wrong choices, and act foolishly. But the same can be said of us Digimon. And you see only one aspect of humans and Digimon. Could it be that the other aspects are hidden under the surface where you can't see them? Digimon, the same as humans? You've been humanized. You're mad. There is one thing I share with humanity. Their superiority complex. When crushing helpless foes. That was a particularly sweet emotion in the woman Kishibe's data. It bordered on the bewitching, evil laughter. Oh my, such words are not up to the noble standards of the Royal Knights. Cease your prattle! What would the likes of you possibly know of the Royal Knights? I know nothing. That is why I continue asking these questions. In the end, you're just like them, unenlightened. Have at you then! I'm ready to take out the trash. So it is the fight you seek after all. Very well! It would seem this is the only way. Lend me a hand, Jab? Or will you simply vanish as she wishes, together with Nokia and Yuko? Hang on! What's all this about? You know who we are? Who are you? Would it help if you drank my special blend? Caviar or mayonnaise, your choice. Or would you prefer both? No flippin' way! Now then, my assistants. Take your Digivice from Nokia. It's time to get to work. Started yelling and I thought it sounded fun. Sorry, I got to put you down before you spread more. Not PogChamp. We're both of us flawed. Pink Megatron. Not gonna lie, that armor is cool. I'm a big fan of Alphamon. Alphamon's pretty sweet. Okay, Mocha is sad now. Hugs! Hug for Mocha! Souls resisting whisper, but he too shall fall to the highbrow jokes. Let's do it. Let's beat Crusadermon for real this time. Destruction Cannon. Bonk. Chibi Rokami, go! Hug Champ! Alright. Take out a quarter health just right off the bat. We love Zai. Zai is so good! Holy light! Saw the chat window pop up, immediately know it could only be one thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Best armor of any Royal Knights is Craniumon's armor. Craniumon is pretty sweet, and I'm sad we had to beat up Craniumon. Dad! Yes, Mocha. Do we keep Chibi in? Chibi's kind of weak here. Let's change Chibi out for now. Souls is in chat, and Souls is strong here, so Souls it is. He did that to me as well. I love you, number one. Aww! Wholesome Mocha is wholesome. Thank you, Mocha. Number one daughter. Bum, 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 bum. Get him, Souls! Swing! Okay, that was cool. I want to do that. We might have to get an Alphamon. Such power can't be! You're one of the Royal Knights? I'm just a detective, nothing more. Yeah, it's time to close the books on this one. I'm an investigator, not a fighter. I should have learned some martial arts. Wait. Let me have revenge for my father's death. I see. This was your fight as well. Very well. Strike the final blow with your own hand. You deserve that honor. Alright. Chad, please join me in this. Play some games with one of my friends, but I stay here. No worries, Chad. Thank you for lurking about. Thank you for being here. And thank you for being awesome. Good luck, Chad. Evil laughter. Trash of your ilk hopes to strike me down. To strike down the dazzling rose of perfection. That is an honored royal knight. Wasn't we gonna get an Alphamon enemies anyways? I've been putting it off because he's hard to get. I know you want me to fuse you and Alphamon and make the Super Alphamon. Thank you, Cruel. Don't be so conceited. How dare you make light of me? I just also knew we were gonna get like Kyoko's Alphamon, and I didn't want like another Alphamon. No, Jabber, you are awesome. Aww. Wholesome chat is wholesome. Let's do a quarter health right there. Boom. The Boomba. Oh, look at all the love and hype. Awesome. You need to make me into the super mega ultimate form. Alright. I gotta work on an Alphamon then. Whew. I need to do more of this behind the scenes anyways. I've been slacking. Hill Crusher. Didn't even feel it. Didn't even feel it. Easy. Holy Light. Good hits. Good hits all around. If you haven't watched Toradora, it is amazing and adorable and fantastic. Watch it, please. It is my favorite ever rom-com anime. It's so good. Toradora, watch it. Spiral Masquerade. That was cool looking. Just keep hitting them. Zai's level 77. Zai's doing so good. Favorite rom-com anime is Kaguya-sama. Kaguya-sama Love is War is also fantastic. But I think I still give mine to Toradora right now. You guys are having fun with those sound effects today. Love it. Love it a lot. Can you finish this guy? Finish him, Mocha. Forget Goose Game. I'ma play Okami tonight. There we go. Ooh, 10,000 experience? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's everyone getting a level. Digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Cool. Why would a Digimon like you choose to make an enemy of me? Why was I not told? Wait. Sounds like she's ready for combat. Wait, what? Chibiru Kami, why was I not told? I'm confused. Is this the will of King Drizzle? It is because you believe that that I am with the what? Okay, words are hard. Evil laughter. If that is so, then what have we been doing? What exactly are the Royal Knights? Why don't you tell me? What were you and Leopardmon planning? It'll feel good to get it all out. Very well, I'll tell you. Leopardmon is... He's using the digital line for my Paradise Lost plan to fuel the digital wave. He's trying to gain immense power, enough to destroy the human world and the Eaters in one fell swoop. Huh? Told what? I call Rokami Okami. It was funny in my head. Oh! Okay. Gotcha. Leave me alone. I was confused. Mocha's gonna play Okami tonight, and Cruel said Rokami. Okay. I got it. I got it. Oh, man. Merging with a human seems to have had only a negative effect on me. What makes you and I so different? Bye. Oh. This is it. Our final farewell, it seems. You mustn't cry, even if it's sad. I always hated the stupid way you talked. The fakeness of it. The attempts to sound younger. You were ugly and pathetic, in all honesty. Oh, so unexpected. And how I felt about your adorableness. Or should I say your brazenness, impertinence, gloominess, your lame personality. You make me want to puke. I have bored you. Wow, this is a, geez. Okay. Fond farewell. I'm in a constant state of confusion, don't worry. Pigman was good. Oh, we're gonna have to get Rosie to be a Crusader mod, apparently. Smack her with a fish. Alright, we'd better report back to the agency. But, I'm sure there's a lot you want to ask me, and we need to discuss our next move. So, are you really with Kyoko? If you tasted my coffee, you'd know by now, I expect. What? The Hacho Miso Cream Cheese Wasabi Blend. It's not on the market yet, but it'll be a hit. Why don't you sample it for me, Nokia? Hearing the Japanese over the English, it's so much different. Like, the translation is different, or, it just sounds weird because I have to read everything in English. It's you, Kyoko, isn't it? Yeah, it must be. Also, I'm pretty sure the translations in this were pretty rushed, so... When they speak Japanese, the English that is in the bottom is nowhere similar. Oh, good! I'm playing a completely different game than what the Japanese is saying, apparently. Please, Kyoko. Take the wasabi out! That's what you wanted to ask her? It also probably doesn't help that I, like, skip over most of the Japanese because I get the English so much faster. Save, yes. Very different. I need translations. Well, that's what I'm reading, Cruel. Oh, we hit chapter 18? We got through 2 chapters today. I remember some of this translation is called Eaters, Kurisarimon for a while. They call him Bakamon for a while, too. I need to know. Oh, you want to know what they're actually saying. Stop it! But to think that you were a Digimon, how long has that been the case? Now is as good a time as any. Let me explain about how I've been sharing the memories of Kyoko Kuremi. Are we getting another long story? I don't want a long story. 8 years ago, when the digital world first fell prey to the Eaters after the Eden Beta, I discerned rather early on, the cause of the problem lay in another world, one in a neighboring dimension to our own. It was a different sort of digital world, one created by humans. At the same time, in the human world, a detective named Kyoko Kuremi found out about Eden Syndrome. She had been hired by Satoru Kamishiro to look into and expose illegal activity within his own company. She worked for my father? Yes, when she was contacted by a whistleblower who wanted to meet with her in secret. She agreed and went alone into cyberspace. Flashback. Oh, Rie. However, this was one of Rie Kishibe's traps. Rip souls. She has the burning ambition to hold the real power of Kamishiro, and Satoru Kamishiro accused Kyoko Kuremi. Even the evidence was a clever forgery. Donations to politicians, selling user data. It was just the sort of story that the media was going to be all over. But a trap even bigger than Rie Kishibe's was in the works. Was in the works? English is hard. Words is hard. Eaters! Gasp. Kyoko Kuremi was consumed by an eater. She contracted Eden Syndrome like Rie Kishibe. Oh, they both had Eden Syndrome. Okay. But she wasn't convinced it was a trap by Akemi Suedo until she learned he'd been researching the Eaters, which was only just recently. He probably did it out of respect for Satoru Kamishiro in order to protect him from Kishibe's ambitions. Suedo and my father? At the same time, this version of me fell prey to the Eaters and entered Eden through a gap in the wall between dimensions. My absent-minded clicking has fallen directly into Cruel's trap. But the gap was small. The data mass had to be compressed to the level of a Digimon still in training. In that state, I could not engage in any serious activities. I needed some form of host vessel. It was then that I found the body of Kyoko Kuremi, who had lost her mental data. I bring great dishonor to my house. Aww. I found that by replacing her mental data with my own, I could take over her body. That was how I was able to move about in the real world. However, replacing someone else's mental functions naturally comes with major risks. Human bodies are complex. You have to sync with the host and the memories to sync with the body. Dad, yeah, what's up? My sister might follow you in just a minute. Oh, cool! I'm always happy getting more followers and more family members. Thank you for that, Mocha. It's good timing, too, because we're getting close to the end of the stream today. This might have resulted in degeneration for me as a Digimon. Looking back on it, I think I was destined to find this body, that of Kyoko Kuremi. There was a perfect sync between her sense of purpose and my duties without any rejection. I became Kyoko, and Kyoko became me. And what about Crusadermon? Crusadermon fell to this planet as I did, and must have synced with Rie Kishibe's body. From your perspective, there must be no difference between Crusadermon's actions and my own. We both ended up using another bodies as a host. Jab, had your body been available, I would have used it without hesitation. Do you think less of me for that? In just a second? No worries. No, I'm flattered. Just the answer I expect from you. Hello! Thank you for following. I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm going to say Mocha Sister. Thank you for following. Thank you for being here. You got us to the 290 mark. 10 more for 300. You are most welcome here. Suyong? Yunji! Am I saying those right? Please tell me if I'm dumb. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining the family. Sup, nerd? I thought you were talking to me for a second. I was about to say, wow, she really feels at home. Just the answer I'd expect from you. To think that you've been living as a human. Even Omnimon didn't catch on. There's no way we could have figured it out. It might be selfish to ask you to trust a Digimon you know nothing about, but I'd like to keep working together, as we have up until now, as one of the gang. Can you pronounce it as So Young? Youngie. Silence! All these multilingual people. I'm not jealous. I am slowly learning Korean from Mocha here. Like, every time she posts something in Korean, it's slowly getting in there. So we have So Young and Mocha. And Ryoto, sorry. Rosie, yeah. I like, yep, read that. Knock it off, Kyoko. You've got a human body and your Digimon inside? I have no idea what any of that means. And you'd serve up coffee that was drinking for the Emperor. You actually thought that tasted good, so no. I wasn't totally convinced that you were human. I see. So what you're saying is that my creations were lacking. Let me redouble my efforts then. Give me a chance to redeem myself. You intend to kill us with coffee. That's not it. Oh no, more nerds! Warhammer! Patiently waiting for Warhammer 40k. Ooh, what Warhammer 40k? We do Warhammer 40k here. I have my Sisters of Battle. I have some new Sisters of Battle that we're working on. Woo. My new Tau are going good too. We have all kinds of Warhammer over here. Do you like jokes? Oh no. Oh no. Seeing the Korean in her name, jealous. I want to do a Korean name. I mean, you can. Can't you just change your name? But I mean, everyone knows you as Mocha. Can you do Mocha in Korean? Kyoko has been trying all along to do something about Eden Syndrome and the Eaters. Don't none of you see that we can't not trust what? Is that a yes or no? You can use Mocha Rosie, but the nickname can... Yeah, you can do that. Why not? Right? You could do like what So Young does. It has have the parentheses there for it. Wait, is that a yes or no? Now I want to ask something of you, Kyoko. The cause for the appearance of eaters in the digital world lies with us. And yet, why are you helping us? I must bring my role to fruition, that is all. As for the incident years ago, you were all so young. There was nothing you could have done, was there? We could have fight. Fight? Fought? Words. But it's still all so terrible. Awful things happen to the digital world, and it's all our fault. Would it have been better not to have remembered? No. There's so much talking. Ooh. I don't think that. It's terrible, but I'm personally glad I remembered. I am too. Even if I could forget the bad things, I wouldn't want to forget what's important. Jabber's family plus 10. The family grows. Gasp, my puppies there, cuddling. Oh, pictures. Pictures of pets. So Young, you are also welcome in the Discord, of course. Feel free. Plus 10? I'm just a sister. Nope, plus 10. At least a plus 10. We'll be doing a movie night tomorrow too, so you're all welcome. Everyone is welcome in the Discord. I am too, even if I could. Oh, I read that already. That's right. Agumon and Gabumon, Jab, Yuko, Yugo, and Aratsutu. Oh, Pajama Sasuke. Sorry. My friends we had back then. We can't forget them. They're precious memories. Oh, and just like that, Jabberbot was there. Boom. They're comfy. This is remembering my brother and also... God, I keep rereading stuff. We have to go to them, right? Just the answer I'd expect from you two. And moreover, it's a very human answer. Sure, I don't know what that means, but I'll take it. Jabberbot. Jabberbot's awesome. Oh, never mind. My mod Cruel is awesome. First thing we have to do is put a stop to Leprechaun's plans. Oh, sorry, Cruel. So what's going on here is most of the chat names on my screen at least are like purple and pink right now, and Jabberbot's yellow. So Jabberbot is just really easy to spot for me. Leopardmon will reuse the digital line that was used in the Paradise Lost plan. He's going to fuel it with a massive digital wave. Should Leopardmon acquire enough energy to make a large enough hole in the dimensional wall, he will digivolve into a Digimon with power that far outstrips even that of Examon. Surprised Pikachu. If that happens, it'll be checkmate for us. So no way to continue after that. Well, we better get up to this business. That's where I thought we could put a new spin on the rescue of Yuko Kamishiro plan and put that into action. Last time, we only stopped the digital wave flow. To better control Leopardmon, we need to steal the energy he's already absorbed and weaken him. Can we do that? We'll make it possible by making use of the skills of the hackers and also the tamers. Gasp. Here's the general idea. We set up hacking at each Eden spot and change the structure of the digital line so that it doesn't emit digital waves anymore, but rather absorbs them. So then, when Leopardmon connects to the digital line to collect energy, Leopardmon will instead have his energy drained away. Kyoko is weird. Well, Kyoko's not really a human. She's a Digimon, so she is a little weird. The biggest trolling strategy ever. The perfect plan for Yuko the Blackhearted. So yeah, say hi to the rebels for me, Yuko. This role is for you to play, Nokia. Agreed. Like a sponge? Wait. Oh, for the absorb part. Okay. Whew. Yeah, good luck, Nokia, huh? Me? I think Nokia's perfect for the job. The rebels are a unique organization that only Nokia can lead. Plus, I can't go back to being Yugo. No, I don't want to go back. Blah, 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 blah. Words are hard. But what about hackers like the Zaxxons and the Judes? I don't see a way I could bring them all to... I can read, I swear. It's impossible. If you need a must-win plan, then I'm not. That's not like you, Nokia. What have you always said at times like this? Head pats. Everything will work out. Omnimon. I believe you can do it too, Nokia. What is this? Suddenly I'm feeling all like I can do it. Oh yeah, that's right. I did always say that. But Omnimon this time is a little different. It's not that everything will work out. I'll make it work out. Yeah. Kyoko, Yuko, I get it. It's all good. I'll make it work somehow. Leave it to me. Somehow? Alright, sure. We'll hit Leopardmon. This fortress is the Tokyo Metropolitan Office in Roppongi. Use the power of friendship and plot armor. Alright, so when we're ready, we'll meet you at the Metropolitan Office. Rebels, to me! We're just about at the tipping point. The showdown with Leopardmon. Chapter 19. Was Chapter 18 just words? I think Chapter 18 was all just the talking. Holy cow. You know what was weird when I used my nickname? Which nickname? Kind of sounded like the power of peer pressure. Peer pressure. Sure. 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 Just talking. Thanks. Sure. Sure. Same thing. My Korean one translates to swimming bunny. Aw. Issues of being so young. I don't know, many bunnies that swim well. Shut. Alright. I think it is saving time. Wow, alright, so we made it all the way to chapter 19. Whew! We're getting close to done here, guys. We are going to call it a day. We're at 3 hours, 15 minutes. So we got a little bit of extra time in there. We're going to find someone to raid and call it a day, I think. I just want to make sure to thank you all for coming. Thank you in particular to So Young, that random Vmon, and Rosie Posey for becoming our new followers, getting us to 290. Only 10 more to hit our 300 goal. Thank you also to Tasty Cookies for the resub. Beautiful. I should be looking at Twitch. What am I doing? Our next stream is tomorrow. We should be streaming tomorrow about 3 o'clock. We do not have Souls like we normally do. Unfortunately, Souls is on a farm chasing bunnies. You know, I swear, he's okay. So hopefully we'll have some more Soul time next week. Sure, let's go with that. We also have movie night tomorrow. If you haven't already joined the Discord, please do so to join movie night. It's a cool place. There's lots of cool people there. I'm surprised at how many people actually talk in my Discord, and it's all because of you guys. You guys are fantastic. Thank you for being awesome. What else? Wednesday will be our next stream after tomorrow's stream. Our normal Wednesday stream at 6. And April 2nd, Saturday, so a week from today, we will not be streaming. I have some plans for Saturday. But I will try to make it up. So keep your eyes open for a random stream date, random stream time on Twitter. Who are we gonna raid here? Do you want to raid Hot Dingo? Hot Dingo's funny. He's playing Hunt Showdown. What are you streaming tomorrow, Jabber? I'm probably going to continue streaming Digimon tomorrow. We might start with some Japanese learning as well. Again, we started today. We did our first half an hour stream today in a Japanese learning game, and then we played Digimon. So we'll probably do the same thing tomorrow, Souls. It was fun. Aw, thank you. Hopefully you'll be able to. Thank you for the attention. Aw, again, I will miss it. Maybe I'll be here. Oh, you guys are all amazing. Thank you for being fantastic. I think we're going to try raiding Hot Dingo. Hot Dingo's a funny guy. I find him very, very silly. He's playing Hunt Showdown right now. / raid Hot Dingo. I think there's a number. Yeah, 1029. So be sure to show him some love. Love you, Dad, #1. Aw, thank you, Mocha. Sending love, Jab. Thank you, Chad. And be sure, everyone, to follow everyone else in the chat, too. Share the love. Spread the love. Be everywhere. Help everyone. We're all trying to grow together, you know? So show some love wherever you can. Like I said, hang out with Hot Dingo for a little bit. He might not be your cup of tea, but I find him pretty funny. So just say hi, you know? Chibi Rokami with the love. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. For now, though, farewell.